Hi guys, I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting, but I just got home 15 minutes ago, 17 already, so I needed to at least drop something into me energetically. I mean, some food. I needed to eat something real quick because I wasn't eating for the whole day, and I'm also ill. So today you will be listening to sneezing and no sniffing. Sorry for that, guys. I have napkins here with me. I'll try to turn off the mic when I'm gonna be doing it. But yeah, still am energetic. Still have enough powers to do the stream. So it's not that kind of illness when you're like you just want to lie down and you're not able to do anything. So I'm here with you today, guys. Happy to see you all. Thank you very much for waiting for me. A lot to talk about today. It was a crazy week in all directions, guys. And today I was also doing one thing with Dylan Burns, and we were filming something, some reaction from Ukrainians. But to what? You're gonna know from Dylan himself, from his channel, from the videos he's gonna edit from this amazing conversation. We had 4 Ukrainian bloggers, not only bloggers, streamers or just people who are actively volunteering, raising money for the armed forces of Ukraine. But we'll get to that. I'll keep the intrigue, okay, guys? Dylan is cool, definitely. Tuna, I agree. Hi, everyone. I definitely gotta mention all of you guys because we still have time until Hurley gets here. It is gonna be in 40 minutes. We agreed on 8:30 Ukrainian time, so I start 7:30. Today I started 7:47. God damn it, 17 minutes less of streaming today, I guess, because of that. But anyway, I'll probably gotta finish after 3 hours today because you guys see. Probably you don't see this, but you can hear it from my voice that my nose is totally stuffed, right? And yeah, my head hurts. So yeah, illness is a shitty thing, and probably in 3 hours I will be in shitty condition, in much worse condition than I am right now. But um, anyway, I wanted to start mentioning you guys. So, hello CZ, RC William, Michael, Michelle, sorry, last one, Jet, my friend, how you doing? Mertzi, Eric Harold, Armand, our amazing moderators, Armand and Hale, Tuna Ottoson, Sega Sekai. Hey, you here too today? How you doing, my friend? Who else? Damn, I miss Mushroom Many too. So if you hear this in recording, Mushroom Many, you're an amazing guy, and we miss you here. Rickhouse Floki says Pet Challenge. Probably I shouldn't be mentioning each and every one of you guys. You know that I will notice your messages. I will reply to you. But yeah, we don't have that much time today, unfortunately, for that. There's still a lot of things. Yeah, fluids, but for now I have water here. Also gotta be making some tea during the stream probably, right guys? Because I'll need to drink something hot too. I just drank, is it? A cup of tea. So I feel a bit hot right now. But yes. Hey Vegan Runner. Hey Tonya Kangas. And Obi-Juan. And Susa, how you doing, guys? Richie MC or Muck? Is it? Is it Muck? Irene S, Sarah, Cheryl Waitley, how you doing? Did you go to the VPDFO party? No, I didn't. I was busy yesterday, and today I wanted to go. I was actually invited by Andrew Mercado, and unfortunately I couldn't make it because after we finished that recording with Dylan and actually Ukrainian Anna, do you know her? As you called her once, the Ukrainian girl with green hair. And with actually was Ivan. I actually don't remember his nickname, but also Dobson from Twitter. He is known there, I guess. So, yes, guys, there was an amazing conversation. It took about 3.5 hours. So, I also needed to get Kitty to the clinic, and she, yes, and I didn't have any time to get to VPDFO and even delayed the stream because of that, guys. Because we went to the hospital, to the clinic with Kitty, and I was rushing all the way back home from Dylan's place, and then to the clinic with Kitty, and then back. And I got home only when I needed to start the stream. Damn it, Sarah. Dylan is Dylan Burns. He's pretty famous on Twitch and on YouTube too, I guess. Let's see. You see, I still didn't have enough time to update progress bars, so I'm gonna do it on the stream. Yes, Anastasia is fantastic. Definitely, she is. She's amazing and one of the best of us Ukrainians. Definitely. So, she, Dylan. We gotta go to Dylan's channel. Sorry, guys. Dylan Burns. Let's find him here on YouTube. Dylan Burns. So Dylan Burns has there are two channels here actually. Dylan Burns Live. He has 20k subscribers here, but there's another one, Dylan Burns TV, if I'm not mistaken. Where's the second one? Dylan Burns Live. We've been to this one. But yes, Dylan Burns is actually a very, very on this channel he has 73,000 subscribers. Dylan is a very, very energetic young man. He came to Ukraine as a journalist and stayed here. He goes to the hotspots, to the front line to report there in the field. You know, the real reporter. And I admire him so much. So Dylan Burns, we're gonna be involved in a project together. His project. I mean, I am participating in it, and I'm really excited for that. And it was just an amazing session today. But you'll know when the time comes when it's gonna be all edited and prepared. And so yeah, guys. I subbed to Dylan after the first Mercado interview. He's quite knowledgeable. He's just wow. I think the guy is genius, to be honest, and the bright future awaits him. I really hope that he's safe. He's gonna be safe here in Ukraine. Dylan is on global politics. Brilliant young man. Very wise Dylan, said Tonya Kanagas. Sorry, I mixed your sentence there a bit. But yeah, I totally agree. Thank you, Mertzi. Dylan has been seen on Good Morning Kiev. Yeah, 2 times this season, by the way. And tomorrow, guys, by the way, tomorrow I'm bringing Halina and her husband to the show, to Good Morning Kiev. So please don't miss tomorrow's Good Morning Kiev. There's going to be Halina there for the first time ever. You didn't see her on my streams. I wasn't ever bringing her here, but yes, we're going to talk about her work and her husband's work actually too, because they do it together. 2 selfless volunteers who give also their own money to the armed forces of Ukraine, and actually buying a lot of stuff, making med kits. Halina, if you guys don't know who Halina is yet, let's go to my channel and see the little shirts video we made together with her. I don't know. It was this spring, yeah, more than half an hour ago.
Halina, my friend. Today she taught me to gather the med kit, the professional one, the one for the front line, for the guys from the front line. All the stuff, we gathered it today. She taught me where to put. Everything is on its place, everything is where it should be. That's all that's needed. And I guess it's NATO standard, right, Hala? Це НАТО, це стандарт НАТО.
Yes, and more.
And even more. Yeah, some bonuses like these hidden. Yeah, it's extra quality. It's Halina's quality. She's making these every day.
You see the kitty
This is
there?
great work she's doing, and I just wanted to share it with you, and that's it.
Слава Україні!
Героям слава. Said it to myself. No. But yeah, guys, this is Halina, my friend. And yes. And shit, I didn't show you the screen. Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of stuff like that today. Did you hear the sound, by the way? I wonder. Did you hear the sound? Sorry, guys. I love when Rick doesn't show the video. Yeah, he probably knows you guys, but sorry, I'm ill. This is why mistakes can happen. These mistakes. So yeah, let's watch it.
Hi guys,
one
Halina,
more time.
my friend.
While I
She
am
taught me to gather
gonna add the progress bar.
medkit, the professional one, the one for the front line, for the guys from the front line. All the stuff we gathered it today. She taught me how to, where to put everything is on its place. Everything is where it should be. That's all that's needed. And I guess it's NATO standard, right, Галя? Це
Yes.
НАТО, це стандарт НАТО.
Yes,
Yes.
and more.
And even more. Yeah, some bonuses like these hidden. Yeah, it's extra quality. It's Halina's quality. She's making.
That's the kitty moment. You see him there.
Every day. This is a great work she's doing, and I just wanted to share it with you, and that's it.
Слава Україні!
Yeah. So guys, sorry that you needed to listen to that twice. I mean, 2 times. But anyway, have been shown here. Yeah, you heard the sound. Good, guys. Rick, we could not see. Yeah, thank you. Now you could see, right? Can see her, seen her before, says Sarah. Okay, guys. Sorry that maybe it was repeating myself again, but I do it for the new viewers and subscribers, because they might not know who am I friends with, who I am doing this voluntary work with. So that's it. The progress bar. Let me add the progress bar and talk about this this current fundraiser we're gonna be having. Oh my god, my nose is killing me. It's probably not too pleasant also to listen to me. So this fundraiser is actually the other one that we gotta be raising money for too. I've added this link to description first, and then I've renewed the link. Yes, so let me see if it's the new one, H1JK. It ends with, right? So this is not the one. I'll tell you about this one a bit later, but it's still in the line. Okay, I will not try. I will start. Yeah, Tuna and all the moderators, please note that the link has renewed. I'm gonna send the new one to the chat. Just give me a second. Gotta go to my channel there. Okay, gotta pause it there. Yeah, all these things, especially when I don't have enough time to prepare for the stream. Sorry for that. What am I doing now? I wanted to give it. Please not give it. Send it to the chat. By the way, I see 87 likes. We can definitely do 100. Please, guys, give the stream a like because it helps with engagement. Definitely. So send in the link. Here's the new link, the Monobank link. This fundraiser will not go anywhere. If you already donated to this one, sum of money will stay the same. So here's the new link. So the new link leads to another jar. Let's get this jar open in here. Let's close this one for now. And these are the old ones for the car that from Janine's stream, you remember. And this one is actually for the car repair that we closed on the last stream. So this one is made by Halina, my friend, which you have seen and heard 2 times today. First when I wasn't actually giving you the video, but only the sound. Let me check. Ryan is actually typing there in our chat, group chat. We have started a new partnership with DSNS, so it's been busy. Okay, so Sekai, please, you can hear me now. I know, and I see you're already typing something to Ryan. Ask him if he's able to come to the stream today and join us here. Maybe he's gonna be a surprise guest today. Okay, if you'd like to tune in, yeah, here's the link. Actually, the link. We actually can send him the link, Sekai, to Streamlabs Collab Cam. Yes, Collab Cam. Sorry that I don't see your messages, guys, but we gotta deal with the fundraiser. So, guys, what are we raising together with Helena? What are we gonna be raising money for? It's gonna be those actually FPV planes. You remember, not quadrocopters, but planes. Which we've been already raising money for 120th separate reconnaissance battalion. Remember those guys? I actually have video here, so let's watch it. Let's go here and watch it. Please don't forget to like. I'll remind you again. So here it was somewhere on my channel. Let me find it. Here are the planes. Yes, members for 120th battalion. Let's watch it.
Гроші, пам'ятаєте, я обіцяла вам, що буде сюрприз. Ось, оце те, що зробили ви, і те, що зараз наші захисники будуть використовувати. Я прошу кожного з вас написати у коментарях побажання, чого ви бажаєте нашим захисникам, за кого ви хочете, можливо, надіслати подаруночок до Росії, чи що ще ви хочете, щоб наші хлопці зробили для цієї навали.
So these, I thought they are bombers, but they are kamikaze drones.
І я думаю, що десь на наступний місяць ми знову зможемо зняти таке круте відео з такими чи навіть ще кращими подаруночками для наших дурних сусідів.
Oh, you don't fully see the subtitles. Okay, sorry. But it's too late, there are gonna be no subtitles anymore in this video. By the way, I've already received those donations. No, not those, but the donations from you guys, thank you very much. I'm gonna be mentioning them in a bit. So yeah, now these, you see they are sitting back there. They use analog signal, just as any FPV drone. And they were, as Helena told me, even destroying one Solntsepyok. You remember those flamethrower system Russians, but I won't believe until I see it. It could be rumors going around people, so I won't actually state that as a fact because we don't know. It might be, it might not be. Rick, I am coming to Ukraine in February, sorry, says Canty Ludden. If you want to buy a car in Poland cheaper, I would be happy to drive it into Ukraine for who needs it. Just planting the thought for now. Awesome. Please contact me in Discord. By the way, guys, if you haven't joined our Discord yet, please join the community. Moderators will be sending the link to the chat, and it's also in the description of the stream, so don't be shy to join our community. It's very welcoming and very friendly. So, cardboard drones from Australia, good work. Yeah, they are amazing. So these ones are also maybe not cardboard, but they are pretty light. You know, they should be made of light materials, those drones, so they can travel easier and get the higher speed and actually carry a bigger weight. So yeah, yes guys, so we need money for more of those, not we, but 120th Battalion, they need more money for those drones. They actually need unlimited number of them. As I remember, one drone costs around 30. I'm sorry guys. For sneezing. But yeah, illness comes to me usually somewhere in autumn when it's getting colder and my weak body didn't yet adapt to the cold outside. This is why I'm catching cold. Thank you very much for 5 gifted memberships. Lot Farm, as always, amazing. What? Sorry, guys. Shitty illness. I hate it. But we still need to work. I need to work. Okay, Rick, the weather change got you well, I see. Yeah, it did. Hello, Maggie. Golf, how you doing? Bless you, thank you. Great Rick made me sneeze. Oh, I thought it works only with yawning, you know? When someone yawns, your, how do you call it? Mirror neurons, right? The cells in your brain that will actually make you want to copy and to do all of that. So alert box is turned off, but it still makes the sound for some reason. Okay, guys, so we're moving on. So this fundraiser, let me count for how many drones we're raising money for. No, for 4. It's 4 there. But if one is around 30,000, just a second. 36,000, if I'm not mistaken, was the last time price. So they probably got more expensive. So it's for 4 of those drones. Before we were raising money for 6 of them. We were actually raising money for the car, remember, guys, and they bought drones instead of the car. So yeah, shit happens. I mean, in this case, it's not shit, but they have priorities and they constantly change there on frontline. While we were raising money for the car, they said that they can actually deal without it, but they cannot deal without the FPV drones. So let me divide it by 4. So it's about 37 and 500,000. So we're raising for 4 drones, if I'm not mistaken. And this is going to be an infinite, maybe not the fundraiser, but definitely, what is the word? Need. It's going to be in like constant need of 120th battalion. I actually already have the video from them, like where there's one of those drones working, but fuck, I don't have time to edit it, and it is killing me. But anyway, no, it's not killing me. I'm too dramatic at the moment. But what? Last one, thank you very much for 5 gifted memberships. It is very appreciated, and especially for the people who's receiving them, who are receiving them, not who's, right? So Hurley's gonna be here in 20 minutes already. I'm talking too much as always. And let's see. Halina and her followers, Ukrainian followers, already managed to raise 18,815 hryvnias. So we still. Oh yeah. By the way, guys, I'm gonna show you the streaming widget, how it works. So you press here in Monobat. It's very on the button, streaming widget. Let me see if you see it there. Yeah, you see it there. So then widget opens up and you can actually use the different types of it. It's QR code in here, unified widget with a QR code and goal. And I usually use the progress bar. But maybe you want this one. Let me know if you want the one with the QR code. Maybe this is easier or better for you. So this progress bar, you can actually set it up, you see. So copy widget, then I just go to my Streamlabs settings. Hey, last one, thank you for 5 more gifted memberships. This is very appreciated. Okay, so I go here now to the progress bar. Let's get the top one off and let's set this one. Let's just add the link here. So here you see the progress bar is actual now. You see 18,815 hryvnias raised, so it's 88 more percent to go. It's not a small sum of money, but anyway, we have been raising money, have been raising even bigger sums of money, right, guys? So it's not a problem for this community. So let me now start mentioning the fundraisers. Wow, Susa just sent $50.31. Thank you very much, Susa. This is very appreciated. Now I gotta open my PayPal, so wait a second, guys. Thank you guys for a great community, says last one, 207. Thank you very much indeed, guys, for being a very awesome community. Hey, Kay Hansen, thank you very much for 20 gifted memberships. This is so generous. Matt Max Malone says, Rick, last time I saw you was on Good Morning Kyiv. Get well soon. Thank you very much. I hope to get well soon. So it started, as always, from Friday's donation from Anhale. Anhale, thank you very much for $40. This is, as always, very generous of you, and you know, this consistency, this is gold. Thank you for this. So then I was Kyra H with $4.99. Thank you very much, Kyra. For that, it was yesterday. What is it? It's 10th. No, it's 8th. Today is 8th, so it was today already. Yes. Then it was Lynn S with $34.92. Thank you very much, Lynn S. Thank you. Then Andreas Lech sent $5. Thank you very much, Andreas. Then Susa sent $50, and Lori K sent $9.98. Hello from Finland. Thank you very much, Lori. And thank you all, guys, who donated. Also, just received the $15 from Michelle Ferguson. I hope you feel better soon. Use this money for whoever needs it most. It's gonna be Helena's fundraiser today. I'm planning to send, but yeah, like most of the money there. Probably all of them. We'll see how it goes. I know this community. You always surprise me and everyone. Thank you very much. So, guys, just to remind you how you can donate. You can send it to my PayPal or send it directly to the Monobank link. It's going to be sent to the chat. And yes, and if Monobank doesn't work for you and you use PayPal, send them to my PayPal. And in the end of the stream, I will just be redirecting it to the fundraiser jar. So yeah, and this is how it works. Okay, Ryan still didn't answer, so we don't know if he's gonna be here. But Harley is definitely gonna be here already in 15 minutes. So, what do you guys want me to talk about in this 15 minutes? Actually, what? I had the word in my mind, but I forgot. Probably I should go to the stream questions, right, in Discord. And don't forget to join the Discord, by the way. This annoying alert box, probably I should delete it for good. I should do it. I'm gonna delete it and see if it's still gonna make some noises. Deleting the alert box. Yes, it's been trashed. So I hope nothing gonna be breaking, but no, it doesn't work like that. Okay, Rick. Hi, someone in the chat is asking about how Monobank works and if they can use a credit card. Yes, they can use a credit card. So if you come on, just if you can explain, thank you. Yeah, guys, they actually let us go back there to Monobank. Let's close the widget. You put you see, there are two options. MonoPay, which is only for the users of Monobank app, and it's only for Ukrainians because, I mean, probably you can have yourself a Monobank card if you're not a Ukrainian, but I'm not sure if they're giving these cards to not the residents of Ukraine or people who stay here with visa and stuff. But when you put the amount and press the GPay, or there's an option here, enter card details, and here you place the card number, any card you want. You see, it's standard. So everything works, everything is standard, and this fucking box is still making sound, so it's probably not the thing. So here's a mini feed here in Streamlabs OBS. Maybe if I turn off the sound here, can you still hear me, guys, by the way? Because I turned the sound there, but maybe it will be, it'll be what? Hey, someone is, no, it's the old information. 3 minutes ago, someone subscribed to the channel. Got it, so it was probably that. But I'm not sure. I silenced it. Is everything working? Can you hear me? Okay, thank you. Except USA, some credit cards do not allow JAR. Yeah, Monobank doesn't work with every bank, unfortunately, in the world. Have you seen Starsky, Rick? Starsky is in Hague, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere right now, right? He was posting. Let's go to his channel and see where he is. Starsky. Operator Starsky, I hope? Yes. Gives me the operator Starsky, so he was doing the videos, but not from Hague. But he was making a photo, right, guys? There on Twitter. Yeah, so I thought he's there, but he wasn't given any updates here. Or was he? I don't know. Maybe it's not in Hague. Maybe it's here in Kiev. What do you think? No, I think it's international criminal. It says international criminal court, so he was actually there that day 4 days ago. So probably he's there. Tell me, guys, if you know where he is. Plus plus. Okay, it works. Got it. Yep, good. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the feedback. Instagram. He will be on the shells later on. Oh, awesome. Maybe he's not in Hague. Who knows? Actually, I'm confused a bit with this. Does Monobank send receipts? For some reason, the NAFO truck campaign don't take PayPal anymore, Rick. Oh shit, I didn't know that. I don't know what to tell you. If it receives receipts, I don't think so. But maybe, who knows? Maybe I don't know something. Okay, so my drop, I haven't checked when is the shills. Yeah, probably is today, right? Okay, he was in the Netherlands, but probably back now. Got it. So he was there just for a few days, and he didn't make any videos from there. I thought he will be making it, but it was the secrecy, his job, right? So he couldn't share any videos from there, and it was not a trip. I mean, a vacation. It was work. This is why there were no videos, because of course you cannot film the Hague just like that. So I knew, little Dickens 2 says, I knew Starsky was going to the Netherlands. Yeah, I thought so too. So yeah, I guess he was going there, and that proves that, definitely. Starsky's last Instagram post was 4 days ago from the Hague. Yeah, that's it. I think Starsky planned on going to John's event today. Probably he was there. I'm not sure. I missed the event. I've been telling you this in the beginning of the stream that I wanted to go there, but I didn't have enough time. And as for Floki, by the way, guys, I can show you a couple of videos, but we came back from the hospital today, and the news are bad. Her creatinine, I'm not sure how is it pronounced in English. Let's actually ask Google, I wonder. I really wonder. So we need to use Ukrainian language. Creatinine. Creatinine, yes. So I was pretty close. So her creatinine is now 800 with, oh my god, with the normal of 140 or 20 even. So it's 8 times, not 8, but 6.5 times bigger than it should be. So yeah, things are getting worse, but she is still, she still eats, she still is energetic and happy sometimes. For some reason, she scratched her throat, and now she is, she didn't lose her voice, but she is, I don't know, by the way, what is the word? Raucous? Raucous. Oh. Uh, can we say or wheezy when you know when we talk about someone's voice, and for example my voice right now is, can I call it wheezy or raucous?
Raucous.
Raucous. Oh my god, not raucous. Is it the word ration? No, it's not. So guys, we'll need to clear my nose again. I'm gonna turn off the mic for a second. I hope it worked. and what? And I hope you guys didn't hear it, but you don't need to reply in the comments. Raspy voice. Nice. Unfamiliar word. Horse. Yeah, thank you guys. Raspy or horse voice. Horse. Let me then translate the horse. Ah, horse, yeah.
Horse.
Horse. Just almost like a horse, you know. Thank you guys. Thank you for creatine, says Sekai, but maybe it's like the short form, right? Is the NAFO over? Having problems with mono? Yeah, NAFO is over, but PayPal and Monobank is something that you can use now for these fundraisers. NAFO truck, this one's over. I still didn't have enough information from Dmitry from NAFO when it's going to be heading to Ukraine, and if I will be allowed to take part in convoy. But creatine is something else. Yeah, you're right, Cheryl Wakely. It's creatinine. Yes. Awesome. So it is it H1JK? Is it the new link, by the way? Let's check. No, you're still sending the old link there. Tune? Yeah, please renew the link because in the chat, like it's a fifth message from the bottom now, which says fundraiser for batteries. Oh, you can actually use both links if you, yeah, people can donate there, but this one is the priority. We're gonna be doing the one with batteries after this one. Hey, Ohms, thank you very much for 10 gifted memberships. Most of the memberships, like, I think I lost about 400 memberships in the last week. It was about 1,000 with 50, I guess, 1,050, and now it's about 600. So all of them are very appreciated, and they will definitely be gifted to people because a lot of them lost them. So thank you very much for 10 gifted memberships. This is very generous. What was I talking about, guys? I was talking about the fundraiser, yes, and about some other stuff. But yes, this one is finished, and I'm really proud of you guys for finishing this one up. And actually, a lot of other different communities been, participating in this one. And I actually know now I know the name of the person who donated a very generous 2,500 euros. But yes, I really wonder what your nickname is here. That mysterious person. Hi Charlie, how you doing, my friend? Hey everyone, sorry to be late. No problem, I was late like for 17 minutes. Can you imagine? It was not 7:30 but 7:47. But I had my reasons and they were justified. Harley not joining us today. Harley's joining, but in 4 minutes, so you're right in time. Misspelled cheers, Ohms. Got it. What was it? We will buy membership, said Ohms. Okay, thank you. But where's the word cheers? I don't see it. Maybe before? Okay, don't worry about that. So I hope I renewed the page there. Did I? Have I? Yeah, I renewed it. So it's gonna be the new link there. Okay, so Harley is joining us in 3 minutes now. Thank you very much, Little Dickens, for 10 gifted memberships. They are very appreciated by all of us, by me, and people who are receiving those memberships. Sorry, I'm ill. For those who didn't know, yes, I'm gonna be sneezing, and yeah, but I'm gonna try to turn off the mic right on time and not after that. So, before that, maybe some news, just like one tiny news. What do we have there? Of course, Elon Musk fucked up with his meme. He's a total dickhead, and he is obviously a vatnik and supports Russia because memeing like that is not just, my God, that person must not be involved in U.S. politics, as I mean, like, not politics, but when he didn't let the operations to have the Starlink connection there, the Ukrainian forces, I mean, they're in the Black Sea. He totally played for Russia, and actually, U.S. said that it is what? It is the matter of national security, and he was involved in that, so this person should not be involved in any security. So I dropped from creatinine. Yes, I was talking about Floki. Maybe I will. Oh, actually, on the last stream, I didn't have enough time to show you the photos or videos of Floki. I'm not sure. Let me check if it was there, but no, it's too far. I went too far. Maybe somewhere in here. No, I gotta send it to myself again. Yeah, a lot of interesting and very sad news, like terroristic act in Kharkiv region in village Hroza. This was just terrible. Last one, thank you very much for 10 more gifted memberships. They are very appreciated. And thank you for becoming a member again, too. Thank you. Yeah, Rick, sorry I'm a bit late. Just got back from walking my 2 Belgian Malinois. Wow, who are Malinois? Is it the breed? I wonder. Hey, Nils G, thank you very much for 20 gifted memberships. Oh my God, this is crazy. How many memberships are you gifting today, guys? Don't stop, please. or stop if you want. Rick Taz says, so latest orcs invention is painted planes in airfields. Yeah, that shit happened. Let me find this news. I was definitely saving it somewhere in here, just probably a bit lower. But this was hilarious when they started painting them. But anyway, who knows, maybe it might work a bit. By the way, guys, today is the anniversary of the Courage Bridge on fire. Your defense is terrified. Courage Bridge on fire. This was an amazing day. I remember how happy I was a year ago. Oh my God, a year passed since the first attack on Crimean Bridge, and this is a historical attack. This is the attack that will be in our hearts forever, right, guys? And when are we gonna be looking at the destroyed Courage Bridge, like the one that's just gonna be some rubble of it standing there? We're gonna be with some of you guys standing there on the Kerch land, in Crimea, and on Crimea Beach body. It definitely should be viewing the Kerch Bridge, right, guys? There should be a Kerch Bridge view on a Crimea Beach body. Yeah. So I'm gonna message Hurley because it's time for him to join us. Let me check if he is available. Let me redirect him the link from the previous stream because it's the same. Okay. Harley? Let me also message him. Here's the link. Join whenever you're ready. Awesome. So Harley is going to be joining soon. I don't know when. Hey, Manoft. Actually, don't see the full name. Sorry. Thank you very much for. Oh, actually, I can see it here. Man of the Wood. So it's Man of the Wood. Awesome that we have people from the wood here. Always happy to see you here, guys. As from any other country, as I always say, but in this case, it is a wood. So, thank you very much for 10 gifted memberships. This is very appreciated. Thank you, guys. There's been a lot of them today. The wind is crazy for the last few days outside, and it's just not helping my health. Definitely. So Suzanne bought 20 coffees. Suzanne, thank you very much. Let me check. Oh, Susan, it is. I think Suzanne, right? Suzanne. Load Farm. Oh, aka Load Farm. Medkits Rick. Okay, Suzanne, 20 coffees for Medkits. Thank you very much for these coffees. And I also received a donation from Larry K. Or is it the old one? Let me check. Probably it's just a notification about the old one. Because PayPal sometimes does that. Let me check. I'm trying. I am trying my best. Yeah, this was the notification about the old one. So yeah, it was with the comment hello from Phil. So guys, at the moment we have $160.20. It is still a way to go to our usual goal of $1,000. So we still need to work on it. But we'll definitely get there. I believe and I know that you guys are dedicated just as I am to get to that goal by the end of the stream. So we still need to raise, what is it? $840. Yeah. And 20 cents less because we have 160 and 20 cents. So please donate if you have the ability, if you have the wish, or any of that. It's not mandatory, but it will be very appreciated because we're raising money here for the armed forces of Ukraine, and they are at the moment defending our freedom, our common freedom, not only the Ukrainian freedom, and actually we're surviving here, and thanks to them we're still living. I mean, we Ukrainians, but you guys, I know that each and every one of you value the freedom, the democracy, and all the freedoms that goes with that, like the freedom of speech. Oh, just received a donation from Mushroom Manny, $50 with 3 Ukrainian flags. Thank you very much, Mushroom Manny. I would love to see you there in the chat, but I think you're probably not there, guys. If you have spotted the Mushroom Manny there, please, in the chat, please let me know, because I can miss it because there are so many messages and I'm... Michael is saying the group Harley works with removes a huge number of mines. Supporting them allow them to remove and makes the job safer. Yes. We need to support them too. So in the description of the stream, there is a what? A link. No. Sorry guys. I'm gonna sneeze now, I guess, but maybe not. Who knows? So yeah, I wanted to say that no, I don't need to sneeze this time. Next time, I was saying that Hurley's PayPal there in the description. Oh, Hurley has joined us. So here he comes. Hey, Hurley, wait a second. I just need to switch the screen so people will hear you. Can you say something now?
Yeah. Hello.
So, we're happy to see you here. How are you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, a bit less busy than last week, but yeah, happy to be here.
Awesome, man. glad to see you here again, just as the last week. And I wanted to ask you if you can make your mic somehow a bit louder, or maybe I will just get mine off the face, like further from my face.
You bear with me.
Is it the laptop?
It's like a Samsung Tab Pro or something. You know, it's
Huh.
quite new.
Oh,
Can you
probably
hear it?
you won't be able to get your. You can only use the mic, like not the mic on a tablet, but some other mic to connect to the
Well,
tablet.
it says microphone, and then it says default microphone array, and then there's one that says communications microphone array, Realtek high definition audio.
I wonder.
Microphone array.
I actually never used tablets or phones with Streamlabs, so I don't know how it can be adjusted. So okay, we'll manage to do that. I unfortunately cannot make you louder in any way.
Yeah.
But I actually will try. Just give me a second. Maybe I'll find something. But if I look here, here's a collab cam. No, there's actually no amplification in here. I cannot find it in here. Okay, so we'll do like that. I'm just not gonna get the mic that close to my face. And I'm ill today. Sorry, I'm gonna be sneezing and
That's
maybe.
all right.
But yes, I need to get better. Now, so Harley, how was your week? Now, please tell us what's new and what is going on.
Yeah, so this week, obviously, I returned back to the UK from Italy. I've just been trying to sort all the equipment out that I'm bringing back over with me this week. So we have managed to raise some money for some thermal winter suits, which are really good quality ones. I'll be honest with you, I didn't really want to buy the ones in Ukraine because last year they was quite expensive and they were quite bad quality, if you know what I mean. There was a lot of Chinese copies and stuff being sold in the high streets, which you know yourself is a problem. So I've actually managed to get some from the UK, which I know are really good quality. I mean, they're the same ones, same one that I've had for 3 years. It's the same thermal suit. So and I used to use that in Ukraine before the full scale invasion. And I know how good they are. So there was actually on offer from 200. When I paid for mine, it was £220. Now these were just down to £70. So I managed to raise the money and buy 10.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's gonna obviously kit out all the guys, as far as I know. But there is new people that have arrived apparently. So I didn't actually know this until today. But there's 4 new people on the team. So I'm just going to see what the situation is when I'm there. I mean, if I need to source more stuff, then I will do. Also, we've managed to secure 7 more Valen mine detectors as well. So 2 of which I got myself, and then 5 I got paid for by a Norwegian organization who reached out to me and bought them detectors. So they was meant to arrive on Friday in 3 different parcels. Now only 2 arrived. The other 5 got separated, and they arrive here at my place tomorrow, and they will come with me this week to Ukraine. So 7 detectors. It's huge. And then I've also got some body armor that's coming with me, and also Brandon has ordered some radios, which I'll be picking them up as well. I usually do the radios for the battalion and stuff. So I've got some more of them coming this week as well. So quite a busy last few days, to be honest, in terms of organising logistics and stuff. I am still trying to get more equipment as well as the week goes by. I'm going to be traveling around Ukraine, not just seeing my EOD team, but there's also other EOD teams that I'm going to be linking up with as well. And I'm also going to Kiev to do a lot of shopping at the Sapper shop there in Kiev. So I'm hoping to try and get as many products as I can.
Is it
because
the
it's
separate
cheaper.
sapper shop here?
Yeah,
Just for
there is.
sappers?
Yeah, sapper
Wow,
equipment. Yeah,
I
I
didn't
did a
know that.
video on you. Yeah, I did a video on YouTube the other week inside the sapper shop. So I don't know if anybody's seen that. Some of you might have seen that. But they make the equipment there in the warehouse, and it's a fraction of the price than what we pay here in England. I mean, for what we pay for one item here in England, we could probably get 6 items in Ukraine, and it's good quality kit as well. It's not bad. It's not cheaply made or anything. Everything's handmade in front of you by the technicians in that small workshop. So, and I spend a lot of money with them. The equipment's always really good stuff. So it makes more sense to keep the money in Ukraine and obviously buy local.
I'm sure that people will be glad to know what kind of equipment is sold there and what you've been buying there, because these are the details that usually aren't spoken. You know, we know that you do your work, but what details do you need for that?
Yeah, so the equipment that they do sell, I don't know if you've seen the mechanism called the DZM-1, which is the mechanism for removing the fuse off the anti-tank mine TM62. So the mechanism allows the operator to defuse that mine from a distance, and we have been buying these mechanisms and handing them out to sappers in Ukraine. We've actually bought around 10 now. Obviously, we've kept one for ourselves and one that we use. Yori's team have 2 or 3, and then we've handed a few out to other sappers. But there's also the multi-tools that everybody needs. I mean, in England, for a multi-tool EOD, it's around £140. Now, at the sapper shop, I can get around 7 or 8 of these multi-tools for £140. There's probes, spades, all sorts of different demining tools, such as the keys, the hooks, the lines. Everything is made in this warehouse. A hook for demining in England probably costs, an EOD one costs around £40, well, £30 to £40, and in Ukraine we can get that for around 6. So it's really, really good equipment as well. So I mean, like I said, if you look on my videos, you'll see the access that we got to the little workshop there in Kiev. So yeah, I will be going back there and probably trying to buy as much as I can. I think I spent $500 there the other week, and I cleared like half the warehouse out. So hopefully, get some more this time.
I'm sure that they are always happy to see you there. Every time you come in, they are like, "Oh, Harley!"
We've got the red carpet outside.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's cool. It's gonna be a perfect moment actually to tell people to go follow your channel. It's in the name of the stream. I add Harley there. It's Harley EOD. So yes, great channel with great content. I gotta check more of it, definitely, Harley. But time is so damn limited for me. This is why I'm not checking enough. Guilty, but
That's all right. I mean, to be honest, I'm trying to like up my game on my camera skills a bit. But the thing is that I people need to remember is that I'm not a professional YouTuber. I mean, I am good at my job, and I've got a good work ethic as well. So I try and work a couple of days, and then for every couple of days I will work. I will film one day, just to try and get some content and then tell some stories, stuff. As you know, the south of Ukraine's overlooked by what goes on in the east quite a lot, whereas the south actually gets hit every single day. Civilians get hit and targeted every single day.
yeah.
So, yeah.
And there's always going to be work, and even more and more of work until war goes on.
Yeah. So as I said today, I mean, there was a picture of me with all the mines that we took up that week. It's kind of gone viral around the world, around the EOD world, and it's in the Ukrainian news today. But people need to remember as well that quantity of mines that is behind me, that's what we're lifting every single week. That's just 1 week worth of work. So yeah, there's a hell of a lot to do, and it's not going to be done in our lifetime, nowhere near. So we can only do what we can, and obviously with winter approaching as well, we're trying to clear as much as we can before the frost sets in, because once the winter comes, the mines are stuck in the ground. We've got, ice inches thick over them. It's going to be really difficult. So I think over the winter, for us, we're going to be concentrating on training, education, and also just clearing access routes, so roads and things like that. So yeah, it's a bit of a joint effort that we've got going on. It's being coordinated by me and a couple of others, but we have, some real good stuff coming up over the next couple of months. It's something that I've been really working hard on. If you hear a dog barking in the background, it's because we've got this new puppy yesterday, and yeah, it's
Can you show it to us?
yeah. Just bear with me. Yeah.
There he is. Cute fella.
10 weeks old.
I love like this breed.
Yeah, so we got a little crate for it today, because last night obviously we was just whining all night. So yeah, we need to try and do our best to try and get him settled and stuff before I go away, because obviously Cara, obviously my partner Cara, she works full time from home. She's a volunteer as well, but at the minute she has to work full time, doing what she does and stuff. So yeah, this week I will be traveling to Ukraine. I'm traveling to Kharkiv, Zaporizhia, and then I'll be working back on the fields in Kherson probably the week after. So yeah, we've got a lot to do.
Yeah, always a lot of work, and thank you for doing this great work.
Yeah, no problem.
I wanted to ask you, you told me that you know Ryan, who was supposed to come to the stream, but he couldn't. He wasn't able to do it last week, and this week he thought that he might, and he is still busy, but it's understandable. He messaged me and Sekai telling that he just returned from the fields, so I guess he's probably not going to be able to join us today, but who knows, maybe later. But yeah, where do you know Ryan from?
So Ryan is actually a mutual friend. I'm friends with members of the people who he works with. Ryan himself, I've only met him briefly. Nothing, not a big personal meet or anything. We just knew, I knew who he was and stuff. But Ryan, I will be hooking up with Ryan at the end of next week, because I have some equipment that's been left for me that's actually been left with Ryan. So yeah, somebody who was dropping equipment for sappers, he's left some equipment for me with Ryan. So I will be seeing Ryan next week up in Kharkiv. I do understand that they are quite busy. They have put some paperwork in as well, so they're waiting on some paperwork getting approved, which will enable them to carry out the demining work in Ukraine. There's a bit of an issue at the minute, obviously, with Westerners and demining in Ukraine, but hopefully over the next couple of weeks and maybe the next couple of months, we'll see. That might be addressed, and that'll enable more Western deminers and EOD techs to come and work and get things done safely. But obviously for Ryan, because he does have a demining charity, and he needs everything to be legal and above board before he just carry out any work. So I think that's the most important thing for him. Obviously I don't want to speak for him, but from what I understand from a mutual friend I've spoken to, is that they just want everything to be legal and above board before they carry out any duties and stuff, which is understandable, because many people operate the grey areas in Ukraine, and I understand that sometimes you have to operate a grey area to get things done. But obviously the accountability out there for demining is very, very high. If you get things wrong, and you know, if you sign a land release to say that this field's safe and it's not, and something happens to somebody, then you're accountable for it. So, you know, it is important that, you know, that Ryan does everything right.
The responsibility is very big, and of course the
Absolutely, yeah.
consequences, it might cost people lives.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. So important, you know. And it's a worry, you know. You've got to put your signature on that piece of paper. So yeah. I wouldn't like to be that guy who signs that piece of paper, you know. I like to just be the small guy getting the work done.
Getting back to Poppy, there's a question from Mr. Wolfheat. Will that become a demining dog?
Oh no, definitely no. There's a bit of a reluctance to use demining dogs, and I think a lot of it is just down to the fact that there's a massive risk to the dog out there. The dogs, even I didn't know up until last year, but explosive dogs and demining dogs are two different types of dog, and I didn't know that myself up until last year. So demining dogs are actually really expensive, very expensive to train, and I don't think you know, we'll ever see the funds or anything to even get anything like that. And it's because of the amount of booby traps and mines on the ground. It is unfair to put a dog out there, to be honest. It's a big risk for the dog. We know that the occupiers are using different techniques in terms of tripwires and stuff, rather than using the tripwire that comes with the mine kit that they're deploying. They're actually exchanging the wire for fishing line, so our detectors don't pick that up. Obviously, being fishing line, it's very hard to detect, which is very dangerous for us. Obviously,
actually,
one wrong trip or a lapse of concentration, not from just me, but anybody else on, say, my team. You know, it can kill all of us. So yeah, it's dangerous.
It's too risky, and actually, I cannot even imagine. Of course, there's a way, but I cannot think of one. How can you train dog for demining? Because it should be so damn careful. The dog. How can you teach the dog to look everywhere for the stretches and for the mines to step on? How can you do that?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how they do it. I mean, I do have a friend that trains dogs, and he is an EOD guy, but I think it's more tested on certain scents and things like that. But I'm not really sure how they do it. But I know they use rats and stuff down in Asia. So there's actually a company. I think they're called Hero Rats.
Wow.
And they train rats. So when the rat detects the scent, they start digging. And obviously, a rat is too light to set the mine off as well. So. Yeah, so if you Google that,
I didn't know that.
mine detection rats. Yeah, so they're actually well used in humanitarian demining, especially in Asia.
Wow, that's amazing. I didn't know that, and I'm sure people were really, surprised by that too. Some of them definitely know that, but some of them don't, I'm sure. Guys, please don't forget to ask Harley questions. You can add him in the chat or me, and our moderators also will be sending these to the live stream questions on Discord, so I will be reading them from there. Also, if you've asked Harley question on the previous stream and we didn't have time to answer it because it was only 25 minutes last time, you can repeat the question, so please do that, so I will have more questions for Harley. Harley, you wanted to add something?
Yeah, so we're currently training with a software which is called Spotlight. I don't know if anybody's heard of this, but it's been invented by I think it's an American chap called Fred. He is currently training Sunflower Project, who are my colleagues, and on this new technology, which I don't know. I've not used it myself, so I don't want to get ahead of myself. But it scans the ground against a pre-programmed database of munitions, and it will detect abnormalities in the ground against a pre-programmed list, and then it will basically tell you what that thing is on the ground from the air, from the drone. So
What's the height it operates on?
idea, I don't know. I'll have a better idea next week.
Okay.
Or in a few weeks. So, yeah, probably 2 weeks actually, because I've got quite a busy week ahead. But yeah, I will know more because I'm not actually physically seen it yet. But obviously, I've had some meetings with my colleagues and stuff when they're currently working on that software as we speak. So this is like groundbreaking stuff. This is really, really good stuff. You know,
That's exactly what you need, right?
Of course, yeah. Yeah, completely. Like I actually feel really privileged that they've actually reached out to us and offered it us, because it's just next level stuff. From what I've seen and what I've heard, I mean, it's really good stuff, and I think it could be the future of safer demining in Ukraine in mass as well.
Would be amazing.
At the minute, obviously, they've been putting the thermal drones up in the air. And then looking for heat signatures from the mines because the mines have been retaining the heat during the day. So what they'll do is put the drone up in the air in like the early evening when it's cooled down a bit, and then all the fields are like lit up like a Christmas tree, from all the mines that have retained the heat from during the day. So that's the tactics that they've been using recently. But again, that that's only good for surface mines. That doesn't scan anything underground.
Yeah.
Regardless of any technology that we do get, though, the ground's still going to have to be manually cleared. We can't rely on technology too much. We've still got to use our hands and put the graft in.
Yeah, so, that's a big problem, actually.
Yeah, of course, yeah, and it's a massive effort, and like I said, it's never going to be over in our lifetime. I mean, they're still clearing countries from, from wars decades ago. Cambodia is one of them. I think America dropped more munitions on Cambodia than they fired in the whole of World War II. So they're still clearing Cambodia to this day.
That's crazy.
Bear with me one second. Go. Do it.
I hope technology at some point when people will make some breakthrough, technology might help us do it faster somehow. I think anything's possible. We just need to wait and see. And of course, not just wait, but work. People must work on new technologies. And that's what people are doing, right?
Yeah, and I think what it is that they're obviously, it's not so much the speed of things, it's more the safety of things. It's like, trying to keep the operators safe, because whenever there's an accident or anything like that, it's a big problem for anybody. I mean, you seen the other week, Halo Trust, D-miners, 3 of them got into an accident in Kherson whilst clearing a field. So somebody's tripped to, I think it was an OZM 72 or something like that, from what I got told. I mean, don't quote me on that, I could be wrong. But 3 D-miners got injured. Halo suspended all D-mining in that region.
Damn it.
Pending investigation. Anyone getting injured is a problem. So it's, the most important thing for demining and anything at the minute is the safety of the people and the people who are operating the equipment.
So many questions here in the chat for you, but I'll begin with mine. No, I need to ask mine later, because there are too many of them. So let's start with Mr. Wolfheed, who was already asking the question. There's a lot of questions from Mr. Wolfheed. So this one is about how large area is fenced off because of mines in the Kherson region. And how is this monitored? Is there a database for all these areas? How do the locals know where not to go, etc.?
So Kherson is a huge area. It's huge. I mean, it's bigger than some small countries in the world. It's massive. And when you're driving through Kherson, you'll see fields. A lot of them have sunflowers and a lot of them don't. And the ones without sunflowers tend to be the ones that have mines in. The locals tend to know already by now where the mines are because the fields have been located. There is a database, but that database again is work in progress, and there's still authorities out there such as DSNS still going out and scanning and finding minefields every single day. But if I'm completely honest, we kind of know where they are by now. They tend to be the old Russian positions, and
Yeah.
they're the ones that tend to be mined. And the fields, I mean, it's a huge area, and like I said, it's not going to be cleared in my lifetime, I can assure you, or in your lifetime, my friend. So it's just a case of just getting on with it every single day. But we are removing, up to 250 mines a day from certain fields, so we're doing really well. I mean, there was one organisation actually took them 5 months to clear 70 mines. But we did we do up to 250 a day. Last week there was a day where we did 255.
Wow, so you're super efficient.
As volunteers, yeah. I think our running costs is around, as a team, is around 55,000 hryvnia a month, which sounds like a lot to say, but it's actually not that much money, and that's how much our running costs tend to be. That's with us. That's without us buying equipment. That's just fuel and accommodation for the team, which is around about $1,500.
Well,
it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Pretty cost effective anyway. Our work, so yeah,
it's pretty cheap. I would say.
I think there's some demining organisations that probably charge that before dinner time.
Yeah, you're right.
Probably.
I wanted to remind you guys that we're raising money for 4 kamikaze planes, FPV drones. They are, but not the usual FPV drones, but they look like planes, and they've already been used. The ones we've raised money for, those were used by 120th Battalion, and they of course need more because these are expendables. They used those 6 in, I don't know, in a few days, as always it happens. But no, they actually have been, economy them because they don't have enough to just spend so many of them every day. So they will definitely need more and more, and it's only 4 that we're raising money for. I received a donation from Bjorn from Norway. Thank you very much, Bjorn, for $100. Greetings from Norway. Kamikaze Drone Fund, comment says. So at the moment we have a goal here on the stream usually that is $1,000, and we usually even over raise that goal. So this time, for now, we only have $310, so it's a way to go. And guys, please donate here, and if you have the ability to donate even more, please support Harley, his work. Harley, where does these money usually go from people who send them to your Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal?
Yeah, so we usually spend it on the equipment that we need. We're forever raising money for equipment, because when I first started out with the team, which was around 2 months ago, they have 1 detector for 10 people.
Oh my god!
Yeah, 1 detector. The rest we're using like broom handles with spikes on the end, going through fields.
That's crazy.
Now, yeah, so we they only had 1 vehicle that kept overheating, and nothing else really. It's really basic stuff. I mean, I could carry on all day, but you could see, anybody who watches YouTube and stuff could see. But we spend the money on equipment, operational costs as well. I mean, I've just actually sent them some money today, 20,000 hryvnia. So that should see them through for a while, because that covers the fuel. You need to remember as well is that my team don't get paid a salary. Like, we're not like the Armed Forces of Ukraine. We're not like any other demining charity or anything like that. They don't take a salary. So we are part of Ukraine Territorial Forces, which is Ukraine Volunteer Army. And yeah, there's just no salary paid. So any donations or anything goes towards the team, operation costs, running costs. I managed to acquire them two vehicles as well in the last month, which we bought. We acquired a LDV tipper and also a Lauda Neva because, yeah, we had to get one because the thing is that we could have got a Mitsubishi L200 or whatever, but the thing is that there's no parts for these vehicles. If they break, then they break. No one knows when it's going to be fixed. But a Lada, I mean, pretty basic. Everyone knows how to fix one, and there's parts everywhere. It kind of made more sense to get one of them. And we also got the Mercedes Vito fixed as well, the one that kept overheating all the time. So yeah, it's just one of them really. I mean, it's just a case of, it just goes on equipment and stuff.
Yeah, awesome, guys. So please support Harley if you have currently have the ability to do that or the wish. Thank you for all your donations to whether my fund or Harley's needs. This is very appreciated. And without it, it would be much harder for both volunteers like Harley and for the Armed Forces of Ukraine.
Well, since I actually met my team, they've been since we started getting more equipment and stuff in, they've actually been removing like 3 or 4 times more mines per day since the equipment and the extra vehicles and stuff have been coming in. It allows the team to expand as well. So obviously, as I said before, there's 4 new members to the team, Ukrainian guys. Now all my team are all Ukrainian. I'm the only British guy on there. One thing I will say is there's a lot of controversy and a lot of stuff going on about Western volunteers and people not being sincere. People you hear the stories all the time. Now for me, I try and keep my contact with Westerners to a minimum. I do have my friends out there who have been my friends for a long time, personal friends and people who I trust. But yeah, the people I work with, the real Ukrainian patriots, we get the job done. It's as simple as that. We're in sometimes over the summer, we was in them fields for 12, 14 hours a day in 36-degree heat. It's mental. And people get paid a hell of a lot of money for doing what we do, but we don't take that. For us, it's just about doing what we can and doing the best we can. And everything that we take up goes against the Russians as well. I mean, there's a lot of demining charities out there that wouldn't like that, and it's a very controversial thing to do. But all the mines and everything that we lift does get reused by the Ukrainian army to defend Ukrainian land up in Kharkiv, where the Russians are actually on the offensive.
It's actually damn well strategy, I must say, because we have a lack of everything, and why shouldn't we use this stuff?
Sure.
Awesome. I actually didn't know that. That's awesome that you mentioned that.
Yeah, so everything that we pick up that can be reused will be reused against them. We actually are in contact with 2 drone teams as well that are interested in getting munitions off us for them to drop them from the air. So that's something that we will be working on over the next couple of weeks.
I actually think one day will come when they will start dropping TM mines, from counters.
That day has come already. Yeah. Don't worry, yeah. They're doing that already. That's a big, it's a big
boom.
Yeah, definitely. 7 kilograms of explosives on somebody's head.
That's crazy. Okay. Yeah. A lot of questions in here. We got to go through them. B.R. Bowden was asking, Harley, are those nasty Russian plastic-made personal mines being detected by metal detectors?
So, not really. They're quite hard to detect, but you tend to see them because the surface laid. So when they are deployed, they're deployed by a rocket or some sort of carrier charge which bursts in the air, and then they all rain down. You see them anyway. You tend to see them before they're buried, but obviously we're trying to detect as many of them as we can before the frost sets in, because obviously soil moves. We have a way of removing them, which is controversial as well, but what we do. We use like a broomstick, and we get like a beer bottle on the end, like a plastic beer bottle where we cut the end off. And we sellotape the bottle to the end of the broomstick, and then we actually, from like a big distance, scoop them up carefully, and then we put them all into a pit, and then we blow the pit. But at the minute, we've had a real shortage of detonators and explosives to enable us to blow mines. The dog's barking over the car. I was trying to keep the dog settled, but yeah, it's getting a bit excited. But yeah, we've got a shortage of the means to detonate stuff at the minute. But obviously, when I go back next week, I'm hoping to sort that out. So yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Harley. Damn, so many interesting things about that bottle of the stick, man.
Oh yeah.
This is so funny.
Yeah, in fact, what I'll do, I'll put a picture of it on my YouTube channel in the community. I'll put a picture of it, and you can see an example of what I mean.
Please do it. And was any of them exploding like that once?
No.
Never. So you need to put a bigger pressure on it, right? For it to explode.
But they will explode. Yeah, they will explode. But the thing is that they're only blast only, so they're designed to like blow your toes off, basically. There's no frag really that comes with them, so it's just a blast only. And to be honest, the biggest injury from these is actually ears. Your ears, yeah. So
contusion.
That's actually the biggest injury people get from mines is actually the ears, from what I believe. So yeah.
I actually didn't know that. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next one. We're going too slow, though. There's so many questions in here. Another one from Mr. Wolfie. Oh, Floki. Oh, my God. She got out of the box. Are you okay? Okay, just a second. She might not be okay. Okay, guys, just a second. Harley, you please answer the next question, and I'll go check on Floki. Mr. Wolfhard was asking, non-metal ATM retain heat so they give heat signature, or is it only the metal ones that are detected this way? Or the metal ones?
It's only the metal ones that are detected that way. Yeah, the plastic ones don't really have a good heat signature, from what we gather anyway. But the plastic ones, they don't really get detected that much where we are. So obviously, when we move to a different region, that might change. Different weapons, different regions. There's a lot more modern techniques and weapons being found actually as we speak in the Zaporizhia region. So anything that we find in Kherson tends to have been sat there for quite some time, since Kherson was liberated where we were over a year ago. So yeah, but we've actually been finding this week dead Russian soldiers' bodies in the field. They've been led there for over a year. So, and some big Fab 500 airdrop weapons as well. We found 4 in total this week. So there's quite a lot of things that have been missed. I mean, I think there's two Russian soldiers have been found this week anyway in a field that they've been led there for over a year.
Sorry, it seems that she might be hurting herself from falling. Maybe her leg. Oh my God! But she is. No. She's working. What?
Well, hopefully, you don't have the vet bills that we have.
Can you please check on her? She was falling from the shelf. Is she walking all right? Okay, so I probably was worried. Overreacting. Yeah, I was overreacting. Sorry, guys. She was lying on her side there, but yeah, she didn't want to stand up after falling, so it was so damn scary. Okay, thank you for answering that one. I'm getting back to you guys.
That's all right.
I was so worried, damn it. Okay, so Gail S. was asking, Harley, I heard they were trailing using video and magnetometry to identify where mines are under the ground. Have you come across this?
No, not yet. No, we haven't actually been given access to that technology yet, but that is something that we are going to be hopefully gaining access to after the spring.
Awesome.
Unfortunately, we are bottom of the pile, so yeah, we yeah, we get the least out of everybody. We don't even get explosives to detonate the AP mines. We have to pretty much beg for them. So they only give us I think 30 detonators the other week. So I think they was actually gone within 2 days. We just don't really get that sort of equipment. But that is something that I will be working on. There's a lot of Western companies, technicians and everything who want to come and meet me over the next couple of months. So I'm kind of hoping that that they'll be able to help us with better equipment and stuff. Because, like I said, this time 2 months ago, people were using broom handles with spikes on the end. They didn't even have a detector, so the thought of using a drone with radar, ground penetrating radar, it's just it's not happened for us yet. But I'm pretty confident it will, as long as we keep getting the results that we're getting.
Yeah, and we actually gotta make you even more famous, so companies around the world will be
please. Yeah.
buzzing
I
you,
mean,
know?
to be honest, to be honest, yeah, it's been a bit like overwhelming in a sense. I mean, not in a bad way, in a good way. It's quite good that people are recognizing what we do, because, to be honest, as a team of people who don't really have much and poor, really poor army that we're part of, it's nice to see the support that we're getting and from people like yourselves.
Yeah, that's great to hear that you're getting overwhelmed. But please, maybe get your team bigger at some point to.
I mean, we are. The thing is that it's all about funding. It's about people's commitments. Some people in our team have full-time jobs. They're only with us on a Saturday or Sunday. Some of them are retired people who come and help us. I mean, you may have seen the farmer on my videos. He's just a normal farmer guy, but he comes and plows the fields. But he's completely crazy. He's crazy, probably the craziest guy I've ever met. But he has a way of working which I try and tell him and stuff, but he just doesn't listen to me. So I don't really know. I just let him get on with it now.
Mr. Wolfheed asks the question. Actually, know the answer because I've seen the videos where people are dropping something from the quadricopter. But the question is, can't you just explode the mine pit by triggering one of the mines?
Yeah. So the thing is that we try and reuse the munitions. We do try and save as many as we can. We don't always have the means to blow the mine pit. Yeah, that is something that I'm going to be getting next week. I have the means and the equipment to do that, personal equipment, but it's getting the detonators and the explosive to do that safely, which I've requested, and I think I will get that because the army, that part of the army, are quite keen to help us. Because they see the work that we do, they recognise how the good stuff that we're doing. Also, with mine pits and stuff, it's not always a good idea to blow them because they can contaminate the area.
Yeah,
and also it depends as well where civilian buildings are, where civilians are. You've got to take a lot of this into the equation, and there's got to be medics on site. There's got to be all sorts of different things, and it just doesn't always work out that way for us, unfortunately. But we do what we can. We're successful in doing how we work now. I don't think there's another demining team in the whole of Ukraine that has more success. So I don't want to change. The only thing I want to do is expand that. I don't want to change it. I want to try explore safer working procedures. I mean, if it means us getting less mines every day, then that's fine, as long as everybody gets home safe at night. So for me personally, that's the most important thing for me at the minute. It's just expanding the team, everybody working safely. There's no real need to change anything at the minute. And as long as we can return some of these mines and explosives back to where they came from, and everyone's happy with that as well.
Okay, Mdal was asking the question, what do you do with the mines once you deactivate them? But you told us what you do, but maybe you can explain it more, like the process. You give the mines to someone who check them, or if they could be working, if it's not a secret information, or do you know that at all?
No, we deactivate the mines. We deactivate the fuses after the fuse has been removed, using the key that fits into the fuse, and then the mines are picked up and they're sent to another part of Ukraine, and that's all we really know. We don't want to know where they go. We don't want to know anything, because the less we know, the better. Really,
Yeah,
we just get the mines out of the field, and that's the best, and that's it. But all we know is that some of them are reused, and we know that, and I don't really know whether they get the explosives out of them and reuse it, or drop them from drones, or replant them. I'm not quite sure. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Answer, but I don't want to know either. I don't want to know too much, because if anything bad happens, then it's not going to be my fault. No one's going to be looking in my direction.
Yeah, you're totally right. Another question comes from Gail S. Harley, how long does it take to train someone to be a deminer, and what is the cost of the training?
So demining school in Kosovo is, for your level 1 and 2, it's around £7,500, and that's a fully inclusive course, and that's includes your accommodation, all your meals, everything like that. But they will teach you how to demine to IMA standards, which is international mine action standards, and that usually takes around a month. So, but you learn more on the job, just like any other profession out there. You learn more as you're doing it. You learn more from the experienced people. Every day is a new lesson as well. There's new techniques, new weapons, new everything. I mean, I studied Russian munitions intensely before I even did the course, and I studied that for about 6 months. And even when I got there, I was still learning new things. I still learn new things next week. It's every day is a learning process. But the school was £7,500 for level 1 and 2. If you want to do your third level, I think it's another £7,000. But your third level is for more supervisory roles and things like that. So, but that's within mine action charities. To train a sapper, the running courses at the minute, which take a couple of weeks within the army, intense courses. Some courses take 2 days, but it's like I said, every day is a lesson, and you're just going to learn as you go along, unfortunately. Yuri, our colleague, and the guy in a lot of the videos, I think he's the first sapper in Ukraine that didn't receive any training at all. He just went out there and started demining and just learned on the job, and look at him now. He's doing well. But I'm not going to basically give a false sense of security and things like that. There is a lot of work that goes into demining, a lot of precautions taken and steps taken to ensure, everyone works at minimal risk.
Yeah. Totally got it. Thank you for the answer to this one. Another one comes from Earth Carer. Did I see you guys burn in the brush so that you could see the mines better?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so you will see this all over liberated territory. They're actually burning the fields with a mixture of diesel and petrol, 50-50. So gasoline, diesel.
How do you spray it?
No, they just set fire to like a corner, and then it'll just burn out itself. Yeah, so that's what they're doing. And then they're leaving them to burn for a couple of days. Usually in the tree lines, it is, to be honest. It's the tree lines. It's not so much the big fields. It's more the tree lines. Just getting rid of obviously the tripwires and exposing the anti-personnel mines. And it's working really well. Actually, they're doing really well. Unfortunately, it does spoil the ground, but it is a more efficient and safer way of working at this moment in time.
Thank you. So next question comes from Secular Sekai, asking what are Harley's opinion of Halo Trust and the work they are doing in Ukraine. I heard they recently scaled up the demining operations in Ukraine.
Yeah, Halo Trust, big international company. They do good work all across the world. I mean, there's nothing bad about that. Nothing bad to say about them. You know what they do is good work. There's a lot of companies out there who are taking a lot of money off Ukraine and producing very little, and Halo Trust is not one of them companies. So yeah, I've only positive things to say about Halo Trust. Obviously, they do work a lot slower than what we work, but that's just because they have to adhere to standards and rules and law as well, international law and mine action standards, and that doesn't always apply to us because you know we operate an area where we've just got to get this stuff done quite quickly. But you know, accountability for Halo is really high. So yeah, I've nothing, not a bad word to say about Halo. They're good people.
Awesome. New organization that I will know now because I haven't heard this name before.
Yeah, they're a big demining organization across the world. Yeah, they're a really good company.
Awesome. Another great question from Sarah. What can you do to reduce chances of injuries in terms of boots, shoes? I actually, before you answer that, I would actually add that I've seen the shoes that are, making the step of yours bigger with some platforms, additional points, and it's like a big foot. So are you planning to buy one of those, or maybe you know some other ways to put something?
Well, I mean, they're called spider boots. They're made by a guy in Kharkiv, I think. Unfortunately, they've not really made them available to us. They're charging $500 per set of boots. We don't have that sort of money. I mean, to be honest, we probably spend the money elsewhere on other things because they don't always work. You know, let's not kid ourselves. Anybody who's out there doing the job properly shouldn't have to wear them boots. It's as simple as that, really. You know, if you're out there doing the job properly, you don't need to wear them boots. The thing is with us, yeah, we do clear a lot of mines every day, but there's no real rush for where we work. We're working in liberated territory, so we're not working on the zero line. You know, any soldiers or anything working the zero line, then yeah, I can understand why they'd wear them. But for us, probably just be a waste of money, to be honest. For us, we could probably put the money somewhere else. I mean, maybe one day we will buy them eventually, if needs be, and if we need them. But at this moment in time, yeah, they're not. I don't. And to be honest, they're not meant to be really proven. But you know, I don't know. From what I've been told.
Got it. And actually, I think they might be.
We have our own 3D printer, so.
Oh, okay, got it. I actually think that they might also be better not for the demining teams, but for the guys on the front line who are going across those fields. Who probably it's better for them because there's a rush there. There's a rush there.
Well, the thing is that they're the first people in, so all these you know, counter-offensive maneuvers that you're seeing from Ukraine. It's because the routes have been cleared by the sappers who go in under the cover of artillery and darkness to go and clear them routes. Now, I know these people. These people are good friends of mine. So, you know, the colleagues of mine as well. So, you know, I know what their job entails, and if they need to wear them boots, I wouldn't blame them. But for us, we have no real rush to march through a field and or anything like that. We don't need to do that, and I think anybody who's doing the job properly shouldn't need to have to wear them boots anyway. You know.
Yeah, you're totally right. So, I wanted to thank Zonke FH for 10 gifted memberships, sorry, it was 10 of them, and for Benny Verhoeven becoming a Javelin, Again, it's 3 months of being a javelin. By the way, I'm pronouncing these Stinger javelin things, and actually, there's a membership system where people can become the weapon, of some American weapon of our victory that's been provided to us by US. So we have Stinger there, javelin, then it's Bradley, Abrams, and HIMARS. So just probably Hurley, but there's a dog. Maybe he wants come to your lap. Is it a lap dog?
It's just sat with Cora. Cora, come here. Ah, they've seen it already. There it is.
Yeah, but maybe some people who just came to the stream.
Sorry?
Some people just came to the stream and they probably didn't see the dog yet. But
yeah, this is the dog that me and Cora got yesterday. It's Malshipoo. So it's a Shih Tzu Poodle cross Maltese. Yeah, Shih Tzu Poodle Maltese. So it's just a bit of everything, really, isn't it? But yeah, it's a good dog. It's just very mischievous.
Okay, there's a question from Hedda. Do you also diffuse booby traps in buildings?
Yeah.
By the way, booby traps, what are they?
Yeah, booby traps could be anything. It could be tripwires, operated, pressure activated plates. Yeah, we do. There's some videos actually on my channel where you see us actually hunting them and diffusing booby traps.
Oh.
What they actually did is placed a carcass of a dead cow in some tree lines, and on a stake they put the cow's skull. So what that did is obviously entice somebody to go over and investigate it, but really there was actually a tripwire there with a grenade in the tree. Yeah, so it was kind of bait really to place the cow there, hoping some people would go and investigate and then obviously activate the grenade in the tree.
Oh,
so that is something commonly recently. We've found some fields in Kherson near a place called Snihorivka. Obviously, Ukrainian people would know where that is. And we found a field with booby traps, Fab 500 airdrop weapons, and we have actually found some bodies of Russian soldiers, remains of Russian soldiers that have actually been led there for over a year because nobody's actually seen them yet. So, yeah, we're currently actually working on them fields as we speak. Obviously, I'm here back in the UK, but when I go back there, I will be in them fields that they've been in. So, yeah.
So, how often do you spot Russian bodies of Russians there?
No. Usually they're cleared by this point. The areas that we work, they've been liberated for over a year. So the roads from Kryvyi Rih to Berislav, either side of that road, we demine. Snihorivka, all around that area, we've been demining. So yeah, it's very rare that we actually find remains of anybody because anybody tends to have been cleared by now. But unfortunately, this week we've actually found a couple of bodies. So
yeah, so that was very interesting. The story about the cow and the skull. I didn't hear this one yet. Okay, so more questions. Another one from Mr. Wolfheat. Harley, if you clear your areas without following same regulation as Halo Trust, etc., are these areas then considered not fully cleared?
Yeah. So yeah, we'll never actually mark the area off. We'll never sign it off as being cleared ourselves. We'll let somebody else do that because obviously the areas have to be cleared officially by somebody, in one of the organisations. Usually, the government authorities will sign the areas off.
Yeah, got it. Thank you. So no more questions here, but I definitely missed something. I gotta go to Discord and check some questions there because we definitely had some there. Actually, that pup is making it better today. It's always nice to hear some animals on the background. Okay, so Mertzi was asking, would a regular metal detector work for mines, or are they specialized?
No, no, people actually use regular metal detectors. Yeah, so there's not much difference, to be honest. From what I can gather, a lot of the Ukrainian army actually use mine detectors, metal detectors bought off Amazon, and they seem to work just as well as anything else, because a lot of the munitions that we're seeing and dealing with are high metal content from the Soviet Union days. So they all pick them up. So yes,
Uh-huh.
but we actually got mine detectors, ex British Army ones. And there's, like I said, there's 7 units that I'm bringing over with me this week, and we're getting them quite cheap as well from a supplier, like an army surplus supplier in the UK. So
Okay. There was a funny question there from Amdal. Actually, not to you, just like a. Okay, so I'll ask it. What happens to the Ruskish that are dead in the field? Are they just left there? No, no. They,
no,
yeah,
get handed
Harley.
over. Yeah, they get handed over to I think it's the 200 organisation, the people who obviously collect the dead. So yeah, which you probably know anyway. Yeah.
And actually, you know that the Russians they have founded the process of exchange of bodies. So
Yeah.
if those Russians who lied there for a year are gonna be lucky to be, you know, exchanged, their bones might actually come back to Russia.
Yeah, so I think it's an exchange program called 200 or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
You get them guys with 200 written on the helmets who go around basically collecting dead bodies, and they're all exchanged at some sort of mutual exchange point, or it's a mutual agreement, I think, between both sides. Unfortunately, some of the guys from the 200 scheme, I don't know what to call it really, have actually been killed collecting the bodies. So it's a dangerous job even for the 200 guys as well. But when you're driving through Ukraine, you tend to see the vehicles with the numbers 200 written on, which transports the bodies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I have seen them. I've not seen one for a while, to be fair, but yeah,
I know that
I've
there are
seen.
many organizations like that, not only the 200. I know some angels are doing that too. Uh,
Yeah.
I just don't remember what angels they are. They are called something uh like I- okay, I won't say there's an angel in their name. So I wanted to mention 2 donations that I received. One from Tune, $100. Thank you very much, Tune, for the generous donation for Helena. I guess it's gonna go for the fundraiser for FPV drones, and one from Gail as $116.19, half for Helena's medkits and half for your Floki's needs. Thank you very much, Gail. But yeah, Floki Fund is 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 very appreciated too. Thank you. So I wanted I wanted to ask you, Harley, if your time is limited, and if
Oh.
no.
No, a little bit. I'm gonna chill with Cora at some point. What do you want to ask me?
I just wanted to ask how much time do we have, and if it's another hour, that's amazing because we have so many questions in here.
No, it won't be an hour. Unfortunately, she probably won't let me have another hour. But yeah, no, we plan to watch a film tonight. But yeah, if we can just go through the questions now, that'd be good.
Awesome, awesome. Let's go for more questions that we have here. There's a lot of them here. More questions about booby traps. Actually, I would love to ask that one. So, what percentage of the mines are booby trapped, and what type of booby trap is the most common? Do you see double, triple stacks, and how common are they?
Yeah, so I'm going to say that the percentage is probably less than 5, but every area is different. And the most common method of booby trapping is the ML8 anti-lift device, which is like a little box with a flap on that, and the mine will sit on top, and then when you lift, it'll activate the flap, which will then activate the device. And that's the most common device that's used. But we have found a few of them this week. Like I said, there is an area that we're working at the minute, which tends to have more booby traps than what we usually find. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you for this answer.
Yeah.
Okay, we answered this. Oh, guys, I see you have the new technique to mark the ones that I've answered with with a check mark, so that's cool. Have you encountered OZM-72 mines?
Oh yeah, plenty. Yeah, that's something we encounter quite a lot. It's mainly the PMN2s that we encounter all the time. To be honest, it's a daily thing. Sometimes we encounter them in the tree lines. Sometimes we actually encounter them surrounding the anti-tank mines. So they'll have like PMN around them. But the second most common mine that we find is the OZM-72, because they usually are deployed to protect the Russian positions. So obviously we're clearing out the old Russian positions. We do find them quite a lot. But
Awesome.
unfortunately, Yuri's brother was actually killed by an OZM-72 not long ago.
Oh shit. I wanted to ask, what is the principle of this mine? How does it work?
The mine actually jumps out the ground. So it has 2 charges. It'll jump out the ground and then it'll explode around about this high on the chest, and it'll explode and basically kill anything. I think it's got a kill radius of around 50 meters.
Oh my god.
I could be wrong, but I'm sure it's 50 meters. I mean, I do read a lot about these things, but because there's so much to read, you kind of just forget certain things. But it's an extremely deadly mine. There's no denying that. But sometimes what the Russians will do is they'll forget to put the fuse in it requires 2 fuses. One to activate the jump and one to activate the detonation. Yeah. Sometimes what they'll do is forget to put the fuse in that activates the detonation. So the mine will jump, but it won't do anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wish you never see that mine jumping, Harley.
Yeah, no. If I see that mine jumping, I won't be here to tell the tale. I don't think I'll be here. But that mine is tripwire operated, or I think it's command operated as well. So, yeah.
That was the question from Access, by the way. Thank you. A great question it was. So next question is from Edgebo Noah. What is your favorite heavy demining vehicle? Oh, a nice one. Awesome question.
No, I don't know, because you know something. I've never actually seen one in action yet.
Yeah,
I am going to see one though in the next 2 weeks. So I've not actually seen one yet. Unfortunately, we've not had that luxury. Our demining vehicle is actually a tractor. Now, if you watch my videos, you'll see the farmer actually dragging the equipment to excavate the field, sort of thing. He's actually dragging it behind him rather than in front. So he's actually driving into the mines, but dragging the actual mechanism behind him. So yeah, that's the only luxury that we have. Unfortunately, I have tried to tell him that he's got the thing on the wrong way around, but he doesn't listen.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I'm stood at the other side,
Another crazy guy operating the tractor, right?
Yeah, he's crazy. I was actually going to get some T-shirts made of him. He's quite a famous guy down our end, so I was going to say, I might just get some T-shirts with his face on and on a tractor and see how well he does.
I would buy such a T-shirt. Let me know when it's going to appear.
He's very famous down our way. So.
Awesome. A question from Miklak. Will you open a demining school in Ukraine someday? Were you thinking about that?
Well, we are actually in the process of teaching other people how to demine. But obviously, it requires like official accreditations and things like that. I will obviously explore that option with other EOD techs in time. If I could do that, that'd be great. But at the minute, for me, I think next year, depending how we do funding, I might be able to send some of the guys and maybe pay for their training over in Kosovo if we can raise that sort of money. But like I said, it is around £7,500 per person. But if I can raise the money to send people to demining school in time, then that'd be absolutely fantastic.
Wow, awesome.
I have a good relationship with the demining school. You know, they do all the instructors. Everybody follows my work, and everybody's really proud of what I've been doing so far.
Oh,
You know, I've exceeded expectations massively. You know,
that's
yeah,
cool.
hopefully they'll give me a discount.
It's always so cool to see your trainers are proud of you. So,
Yeah,
boy. I don't know if it's I'm not a native speaker. I don't know if it's appropriate to say something like that. Is it?
yeah, it's more of an American thing.
Got it. Okay, so another question that's been asked before the stream. It's from Black Sheep 2. I just want not to miss it. Harley, yeah, actually, just a second. So the question is about the soil down there in Kherson near the river. Is the soil mostly sandy in their area? Sandy soil does not have much water and therefore does not usually freeze very hard in winter. Or is it the kind of loam or thick clay soil that holds water, like on the farm where I grew up, that freezes absolutely hard? Okay, it continues. Let me finish the question. Of course, there are all kinds of degrees in between the two extremes, but I was thinking it will make a difference in what they are able to do this winter regarding demining. Thank you so much. Yeah, please, Harley, if you know something about the soil there near the river.
I don't actually. No, I actually don't know anything about the soil near the river. Now, that's just the reason being is because I don't demine around the water, and we've not really got that far down in Kherson. We do and have demined around Berislav, but it's very dangerous for us to demine there at this moment in time, just due to the threat of Lancet drones and obviously artillery. We're well in range of artillery there. So unfortunately, I can't answer that question because I don't want to give any wrong information, and I just don't know it.
By the way, there's actually another river there in Kherson region in Gulet, right? In Gulet.
Yeah.
So maybe that river. Have you been going closer to that river?
No, not at all.
Got it.
Unfortunately, we have crossed it obviously because there's broken bridges and stuff around it, but we haven't had any reason to go near that river at this moment in time. But obviously, in time that could probably change. We just get allocated an area to work, and then once we've cleared it, we get allocated another. And that comes from somebody with a better pay grade than ours. So yeah, that's some officer somewhere, and yeah.
There's a question from Hugh Flecha, if I'm correct in Hugh Fletcher, pronouncing it correctly. Can you ask Harley if he comes across really old mines from probably World War II? Have you been?
Yeah, they are there. They have been found, but not by me, unfortunately.
Got it.
So yeah, they're more from down the river. Obviously, when the riverbanks are all drying up and stuff from the floods, they're actually finding munitions from World War II. But yeah, that's not me, unfortunately. I know there has been some sea mines that have been found. They're actually called YARM or something like that. So yeah, they're the mines that have been found that I know of, but I don't think they're from World War II. Obviously, they're deployed more recently.
Got it. Next one. Mr. Wolfheat, another question. So many questions. Great job, Mr. Wolfheat. Have you found any new type of mine during this war, or are all old stuff? But you answered this partially. Maybe you'll want something to add.
Yeah, we're finding new munitions all the time. Mainly, new munitions are actually being found in Zaporizhia because that's where the territories are getting liberated. The most recent ones. So I haven't found anything myself. We found some really dangerous stuff, like POM3s and stuff, and PTM. So we are finding them. But as for new devices, we've not found that many yet. But part of the reason why I'm going where I'm going in the next 2 weeks is to obviously study these new devices, which I will be encountering. Because I won't be working in Kherson for the next 2 weeks. I'm working in other parts of Ukraine with other sapper teams, just to try and get up to speed with, the new munitions that are being found. To be fair, we prefer it to stay that way. I mean, we don't like finding new things, to be honest, because
I can imagine
new things is a problem. We just like to find the same old stuff. But no, obviously, it's good to know about these new things, because obviously one day we are going to encounter new things.
So there's a question from Anna. Do you have the equipment to locate PM1 mines? Are they anti-tank mines?
PM1?
PM1, yeah. Oh no, anti-personnel, probably.
Yeah, anti-personnel. Yeah, we have the equipment, Yeah, our detectors will pick the mines up. We don't find many, to be honest. It's PMM2s mainly. They're the ones that we find. Even PMM3s, very, very, very few and far between, which are similar looking to the PMM2s, but they have like an anti-tilt and anti-lift devices on them. So you need to make sure when handling these things that you're not handling a PMM3, and you need to double check. But the operating procedures, the standard operating procedures for AP mines is just to blow them in place. I mean, you're not really meant to touch them, but like I said previously, we don't always have the means to blow in place. So that is hopefully something I am going to change. I've been promised a lot of things, so and I'm pretty confident they'll stick to the promises.
Yeah, I actually wish you to get all the equipment that was promised, and to get more promises that will be done, There's not a question, but actually an information, not the information, but thanks to you from Astral. Thanks for everything you're doing out there to help save people and pets, Harley. I appreciate you. I give a plus to that, definitely.
Yeah. Demining is so important to not just the rebuild of Ukraine, but it's important to the counter-offensive too. I mean, it's the most important part. I mean, there's communities and villages that I come across, people who live in the monster mines, and they can't rebuild anything until it's clear. So one of the jobs that I actually do out on my own is visit these villages which have mines and rockets and stuff sat in the garden, and I remove them. So they can start rebuilding the house, because the thing is, winter's coming, and some of these people have walls missing. They have big holes in the wall, or what, half the house is gone. So it's important that they try and rebuild that as quick as they can. I can get in there, remove the dangers. They can start the rebuild, and then they stand a good chance this winter of not freezing to death. Because yourself, the temperatures in Ukraine minus 25. Some places minus 35. It all depends, really. And last year was quite mild in terms of a winter in Ukraine, if you ask me personally.
Yeah, same.
The winters before that, when I was living in Ukraine, I was going to work and it was minus 25 in Kiev the year before. So
yeah, I remember those days. Not the very funny stuff. And guys, remember that Russians are gonna try to destroy. Yes, destroy our electric infrastructure, and it might be a pretty much harder winter than the previous one. If they succeed to do it, at least in some regions might freeze to death, considering sometimes we might have minus 20 or 25. I actually never experienced minus 35 in Ukraine. I was living in the east, and we usually had a colder winters there, like but maximum minus 25. Never minus 30, to be honest.
Yeah,
Something like that.
right. Yeah, it's still cold.
Very cold. Even minus 10 is already a hell of a cold.
I used to walk to the store and I used to get my shopping. And I remember by the time I got home, my stuff was actually frozen in the bag at the bottom. Honestly. And my stepdad came to see me once in Kiev, and his beards were frozen.
Yeah, I've seen.
Frozen. And that was just the year before the full scale invasion. So, yeah, I think last year, it was quite mild considering it was still freezing. Minus 16. I think when we was in Kramatorsk, me and Cara. So, yeah, it's. Yeah, and this year we're expecting a really cold winter.
Yeah,
I actually got told there that it's going to be very, very cold this winter.
Oh, luck to us all. So there was a great question from Ashley. Where would I contact Harley or Tip of the Spear about a project I'm working on? I need input from EOD experts to build a cheap, disposable, 3D printed mine clearing bot. Huh. Interesting. Where Ashley can contact you?
Yeah. So in terms of 3D printing, I mean, I'm probably not the best guy to speak to, but if you contact the Sunflower Project on Facebook or Instagram, they're my colleagues. I work with them guys every day, and they have the 3D printing engineer. Dima is called. He actually lives in the house with us, so. The 3D printers in the house. So if they want to contact Sunflower Project, make sure it's the right one. Because there is two, I believe.
I see Project Sunflower and Sunflower Project. I just Googled it. And this one, is it with the star, with the sunflower inside?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it'll have an address as Seattle. So they actually operate out of Mykolaiv, but if you look at the non-profit address, it's Seattle. It'll be a Seattle address. So that's the only one you should contact, really. I do believe.
Seattle.
Not very.
Yeah,
I do believe the other one, isn't it? Yeah, legitimate. So
awesome.
But they're the best guys to contact when it comes to 3D printing because they will point you in the right direction and probably give you better advice than me and Ryan. And Ryan has a lot on his plate from what I believe. So you may struggle getting through to Ryan.
Awesome. We'll ask him this question too when he comes to the stream. But I will add the Sunflower Project to the description of the stream so you guys will be able to check them out. And you actually might contact them as Harley just recommended you. Thank you for this awesome question. Gail S. was asking, any difference between mines laid in fields and mines from active battle zones?
No, they're all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
because the fields were active battle zones, so yeah, they're all the same. Yeah, there's no difference.
Got it. So we have more questions here. Let me check. Okay. Got it? Oh, the question was...
I'll have to go in about 5 minutes, Rick, all right.
Okay, we actually have our questions round up. What?
I said my tablet will die as well. So I did fully charge it, actually, so it's not done too well.
Well, Harley, I must say that you answered so many questions and told us so many interesting stories today. And it was so... I don't know, it was full of information, and I really learned a lot today. So I'm grateful to you, man. Sorry for my notes today.
Yeah, well, when I'm in Kiev, Rick, I can always meet up with you someday. You know, I'm in Kiev this week. I should be in Kiev probably around Thursday or Friday this week coming. But I've also got to go other regions in Ukraine. But you know, if you ever want to meet up in person or anything, then you know we can arrange that.
I would love to, Harley.
It's Starsky as well. But I've got Starsky and Brandon I think Starsky's in the Netherlands at the minute, isn't he? So he's doing some work over in the Netherlands.
He's probably back to Ukraine already because he's joining the Shills, but maybe he's joining the Shills from Netherlands. Who knows?
Yeah.
He might be doing that too. So yeah, by the way, Shills just started a minute ago, so people will be dropping off also from the stream. But those who are the most dedicated, they stay here for the very last minute. And there's a lot of them. They love to see you here today. I can say by the comments there, by the messages in the chat. I was happy to see you. I was happy to.
Everyone's information. I can't see the comments, so I don't know what's been said since I've been online. So, but yeah, I just want to thank everybody for watching. And
they were waiting for the stream, I must say.
Any questions or anything? I mean, people can always ask me via my social platforms, or even yourself, Rick. You know, I'll be a frequent visitor on the stream.
Awesome.
If Rick wants me back, so yeah, I don't mind coming on and answering some questions.
I will definitely ask you to come back because I really am interested in Demining, and I like you, Harley. You're a great guy, I must say. And yes, I'm always making people blush. I always throw compliments, but that's me. People know that I am like that. But yeah, I always say what I mean. So it was a pleasure to have this full talk with you
Yeah, you too.
to get so many answers for people's questions. It's actually, you see, it's the best way to interview someone. You just give the community to make questions, and it goes perfectly. So okay, so Mr. Wolfheat was saying, I really like your channel. Keep posting great content about demining. Yes, Harley. So please keep doing that.
I do post within the law. I mean, there is a law around posting certain things and stuff like that. I do have a hell of a lot of content that I'd love to post, but unfortunately, I can't always post certain things. So, and I have to get certain permission to post certain things as well. So, yeah, I post what I can. I'm hoping the footage will be better this time. You know, I've got quite a lot of things going on over the next couple of weeks. And also, I've got a better camera coming with me now. I'm going to use the GoPro. I've been actually using my phone, and yeah, it's a bit of an amateur really with it. So, yeah, I am working on it, and
Awesome.
it is work in progress. Yeah. But
Awesome,
thank you.
Harley. Yeah, people are giving a lot of thanks here to you and for your work and for coming here today. So very informative, great work, Harley, and all that stuff. I wanted to hear some of them because there are 161 person here watching, and like almost every single person is thanking you right now. So you can imagine. Awesome. We will continue the stream once Hurley will go. Don't forget that, guys, because we still need to raise money. But I will remind you to also send money to Harley because they always have needs for all of the equipment. As you've heard, Harley wants to widen the team, to bring more people to the team, and he's already doing that. And that means more equipment, more expendables, and more, for example, winter uniform, as Harley mentioned today.
Yeah. So anybody who wants to donate via to me, you can do so via my channel. My links are actually on my channel description, I think, and also in my videos. In the video descriptions, there is links on there too. So yeah, thank you to anybody who supports us. The money does go a hell of a long way in Ukraine. No matter how small it is, it goes a lot further than what it would here in the UK anyway. So even if you think it's small, don't worry about it. We do make the best out of it, and yeah. So thank you, thanks for supporting us.
I always say there are no small donations.
So, no, there isn't. No, everything adds up. Pennies make pounds.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, Harley. Once again.
Okay, thank you. And yeah, I'm gonna go watch my film now. My partner's actually sat there. She's been waiting for me for a while. So yeah, I'm just gonna go watch a film, and then next time I see you guys, I'll probably be in Ukraine. So
Yeah, awesome, awesome. Then have a great evening and see you soon, Harley. Bye. Have a
Take care.
safe
Thank you. Bye-bye.
demining there.
Yeah, thank you. Well done. Thank you.
Bye, man. Damn, it was a great conversation. I have no doubt in it, and I see, guys, you liked it. So much information, so many interesting new things. Uh, Harley is definitely a great guest, and I saw the message there from Kath Smith. Harley is a humble, lovely guy, definitely. Yeah, a very humble, a kind guy, another nice guy in our community. I consider myself as a nice guy, and you know that I am. And Harley is another one. So awesome stream. And we continue, guys. We still have our fundraiser. We still have the news to discuss today. And there were donations while we were talking to Harley. I say we because you were asking questions and you were basically talking to Harley. So let me enter the PayPal and mention the donations. I saw some donations there. Yeah. So sorry, guys. It's getting a bit worse. I'm in the cold. Second Sekai was sending $15. Thank you very much for this donation, Sekai. Victory to Ukraine. Definitely victory to Ukraine. We will win. It's just a matter of time and unfortunately, number of Ukrainian lives. We don't count Russians' lives because they came to our land and they don't deserve. We actually count them. We count the lives, yes, in our daily summaries, but I don't mean like we grieve for them because they are invaders and that's their destiny, right? So, Cinnamon was sending $30. Thank you very much. Timothy sent $50. Thank you very much, Timothy. By the way, Timothy, do you have your new address to send me? Because your flag is still waiting there in a box behind me. So, yes, please let me know. Then Gail Roberts was sending $15.28. Thank you very much. Gail for Helena's medical kits. Slava Ukraini. Героям слава. Thank you very much. So, now we have raised $636.67. So we are still $364 away from our goal. So please, guys, just gonna turn off the mic. Please donate if you still have the wish or the ability to donate. Is it the ability? It's not the ability. It's another word for that. I gotta translate it. Just a second. I'll turn off the mic. Sorry for that. It's just the first day of illness, and it's always the worst. Like first 2 or 3 days, I usually feel up, and then it goes down bit by bit. So it is pretty awful right now. Capacity, yeah. Capacity means cash. Cash. Graham was saying cash. Opportunity, yeah. Opportunity means any means to send money. Means, I don't like to use the word means because there's also a word mean, which is a mean person, like the mean person. This is why saying any means, it's the opportunity. If you have the opportunity, pork chops. The word is means. Okay, got it. That Ukrainian farmer with a blade seemed to work pretty good. Yeah, I see people are dropping off probably to the Shill stream because, damn, that's a good stream. I gotta visit it again soon. But yeah, guys, less than $400 left to raise today for our goal. Maybe some challenges as I usually do. They will help. I will be very grateful to you. Oh, okay, guys. Different meaning. Yeah, I know. But sounds the same. I think the shells are on the 14th, my bad. Oh, not today. So people dropped off just because Harley went out, but it's totally understandable. The most interesting part, definitely. But yeah, guys, I gotta show you. Damn, I was so scared for the Floki when she fell. Why the hell she was lying on her back, not moving? It seemed like she broke something. Because you probably have seen it too, right? She was behind me here and fallen from the shelf. That was pretty scary, and I was really worried for her. Oh, okay. Okay, just received a very generous donation from Bjorn, $200 more. FPV Kamikaze equals dead orcs. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you, Bjorn, for this generous donation. So at the moment we have raised, let me check, it's probably $836.67. Yeah, so about less than 300 to go. $264 to go. Pretty achievable. Thank you, Bjorn. You're always extremely generous. You know that our soldiers appreciate that. El Greco, in particular, I hope he's going to be able to jump on the stream today or maybe on the next one, but his car. Oh, I forgot to ask him if I can show you the car. There's so many stuff to do, so much stuff to do this week. I was super busy at work and also some other stuff I had to do. For example, I finally got the stitches off my chin. So there are no stitches, just a wound. You probably don't even see it there. But yeah, it was a lot of stuff to do this week. And about the Floki, I wanted to show you some photos and videos because I, for example, started, giving her shots myself. I put the needles in her instead of doctors because we want to make it a home care because we don't want to stress her too much as she is unfortunately probably will be living her last days in the next months or two. Unfortunately, I don't think that she's gonna be able to make it to until Christmas, and this is very sad. This is very heartbreaking, and the closer the moment gets, the harder it gets to to process and to accept, because accepting is actually something is very hard, guys. I know that a lot of you lost loved ones. You know how it works. But thank you for the hugs, and thank you for the words of support. And I just wanted to say that we want to transfer to the home care. This is why I'm learning how to make an infusion myself, and actually have the video here of me doing that. If you want to see that, I will show it to you, and some other some other videos, and also photos, probably the ones that I wanted to show you last week but wasn't able to do it because we didn't have enough time. But okay, where is it? This one? Oh, a cute one. Cute ones. She's getting even skinnier, also losing weight. Not much, like 50 or 100 grams per week, but still getting skinnier. It's hard, but in order to be part of the best last days of another being's life, yeah, you're totally right. It's getting hard to talk about that without starting crying. And yeah, my nose is totally, how do you call this? Is it stuffed? Do you call it that? But yeah, just a second. Gotta clear it if it's possible. Okay, I think it's a bit better now. Sorry for that. So sorry to hear that. Thank you, RF from USA. Blocked, stuffed. My nose is blocked. Yeah, stuffed. I use stuffed so I can actually say it like that. Stuffed up. Stuffed up. Got it, guys. Linda H is saying my cat had my cat that had kidney disease went through that so damn hard. Yeah, and hard for her because she doesn't like all the procedures. She, of course, is getting lately. She's getting more angry for the needle being, put into her under the skin at her neck. That place, where you can stretch the cat's skin and you can put the needle there. The most common place to put a needle into cat. So that place might already hurt because she starts, what was the word for that? Not growling, but when animal is being angry, and saying, how do you call that? Silver Earth is asking, can you please tell us about the fundraisers? What are they for? I was late, sorry. Okay, Silver Earth, of course, I will tell you. So now we are raising money for, actually this one should be progress bar 2? No, not this one. This one is the old one, sorry. So today it's only one fundraiser. I was telling you guys that we are, let me go back to the screen and show you the video from Starsky's channel. So 282 likes, great result, guys, but today we can definitely reach 350. I'm sure of that, so please give the stream a like if you haven't done it yet. It was 27.2, now it's 27.3k subscribers. Good, it's growing right in front of my eyes. So yeah, I was saying, sorry guys, it's getting a bit worse, but the video report that's been made here, I'm not gonna show the whole report to you because it's 1 minute and every minute counts right now. So I also wanted to show the videos and got distracted by the fundraiser, but let's finish with this. These FPV planes, not the quadrocopters, but plane drones, they've proven themselves pretty good, efficient, as 120th Battalion told us after they used all 6 of them that we've been raising money for. You remember, guys? And they actually have sent me the video of using one of them. It's actually the video from the FPV drone itself, but I still haven't got enough time to edit that because you know how small of time I have. So we're raising money for, I guess, 4 of them. 4 more of them, yes. They are about 38,000 hryvnias each, almost $1,000, I guess. More expensive than those ones, but these ones are Ukrainian made, and we're actually supporting the Ukrainian production by that. I will ask you, no, not you, but I will ask Helena or 120th Battalion more about these drones, and we'll tell you on the next stream. Amphibious One is saying, Rig Boss, we are here, processing all of these things you've been through, plus current challenges in life. It is hard and emotional. You are human, and many of us care. Thank you very much. You are good with emotion. Thank you. Thank you, and I actually am not afraid to cry and show my emotions in front of the people because I'm pretty conscious, and I understand that it's totally alright and nothing to be ashamed of because it's natural to display emotions. Sorry, I forgot to turn off the mic, so now you hear the nose clearing process. Pretty much on how do I say? Yeah, so we are raising funds for these drones. If you guys still haven't donated, Silver Earth, I hope I answered this fully. If you still haven't donated and want to send a dollar or two, because guys, no, there are no small donations and all of them are appreciated. By the way, I received $25 from Mertzy. Thank you very much, Mertzy, for wherever you need. I need to raise funds for these two, how do I call them? Oh, sorry guys. So tired and ill at the moment. For these FPV planes, yes. If they work, it's best to buy Ukrainian made. Yeah, RF, you're totally right. It's okay, Rick. Hang in there. Get well too. Thank you. Oh, by the way, I forgot, guys. I forgot that we actually have $200 that were donated 2 streams ago by Bjorn on this fundraiser that we started today. That Helena started today, maybe yesterday. So it's $200 more, and we probably no. I won't add them to today's goal. Okay, guys. Let them be extra. Okay. Thank you, Bjorn. So it's going to be $200 more, but still, at the moment, actually, by the way, Gail Smith was saying that half of Loki fund. So let me actually minus this because I think Loki fund is, yeah, it's needed for it right now. So I guess, so let me tell you how much do we have at the moment. So yeah, for the Floki fund, it is gonna be half of $116.19. Let's. I'm not gonna be doing it the half. I will take only $50 if you don't mind, Gail, for Floki fund, and we'll do the $66.19 for the fundraiser. So yes, I think it will be totally fine if I give less to Floki and more to the armed forces of Ukraine because I can also pay my own money, which I also do for her health, and I wouldn't like to pay less because I love her, to be honest. Hey, Kripke, nice name by the way. Is it from the Big Bang Theory? Rick and CV chat, sorry, I have to leave. Subbed, thank you very much for subbing. Stay safe, get healthy again, thank you. A man's cold is very bad, Rick. Love and best wishes to all of you from Germany. Thank you very much for being with us today here, Kripke. Oh, $50 from Bjorn for Floki Fund. So it's $100 there now. 50 from Gail and 50 from Bjorn. So let me count how much have we raised today. Oh, so it's no, not the proper calculation. So it is $811.67. Thank you very much, guys. So we still need to raise, what is it? Less than 200. It's 188, 188 and 37 cents, 33 cents. Yeah, guys. So less than 200. It's totally manageable by the end of the stream. Not manageable, is it? Totally. Is it the word to use here? Tell me. Liftable, is it also the word that can be used? It's actually, I saw the question there in the chat like half an hour ago. Someone was asking if it's getting colder in Ukraine. Yes, it's getting colder. Today was such a damn strong wind, and it's cold. And let me check the degrees, but that was freezing today. I actually uh, turned on the heater in the car first time this year. So yeah, you can imagine how cold it was, and I was dressed in a coat, which is not the winter coat, but it's in. Sometimes I even spent hours there in the beginning of full-scale invasion in the on the warehouse. Fuck. With my napkins are gone. I gotta go take more. Sorry guys. Sorry. Maybe it's a bit more here. No, I still gotta go get of them. So just a minute. Okay, guys. Before, no, it's not cat allergies. This time I got really, really ill. Just gonna turn off the mic just for a second. Shit, guys, I'm so sorry. Thank you for the muted. Well, you see the new option that I need to sneeze and to clear my nose. It is making the stream even more chaotic. So I was saying, guys, about that tomorrow Andrew will have me, Halina, and Anton, her husband, us, all three of us, on his Good Morning Kiev show. It's gonna be the usual time, so please jump into that stream tomorrow. It will be very interesting. I'm sure of that. So yeah, and you were asking if I got cat allergies. No, I got ill. I got pretty sick today. I woke up in the morning, felt bad, but now it's better. It's worse. It's much worse than in the morning. But I'm excited to have Helena there. I will be as working as a translator tomorrow. Sorry, because Helena doesn't speak English well. She speaks, but just a bit. And yeah, so I'm gonna be working mostly as translator tomorrow. I hope I'm gonna be in a better shape than at the moment, but I actually don't have any. How do I say it? I don't think it's gonna be happening. I'm still gonna be in a bad shape, but I'm dedicated to do that. Because I really need more people around the world to know about Halina, about her work, about maybe some details of her work. Wrap up the stream and get some rest. We need to finish the fundraiser first before I wrap up the stream. I actually would love to, finish it today. Earlier today, but yeah, guys, I actually wanted to comment a bit on the situation. I don't want to stay silent about Mercado and copyright strikes on his channel. I wanted to say that feud isn't appropriate concerning Ukraine. We need to stay united. That's the first thing. And the other thing is, I think copyright strike is as guys said, as for example Georgie, right, that it's a dick move. And yes, this shouldn't be happening. People shouldn't be striking others' channels simply because they don't like them and they have conflict with them. This shouldn't be happening. This is why I'm calling for the enforcer to call back the copyright strikes, and to let Andrew be. Of course, you can hate him, but don't ruin the work that he's doing and the community that he's having there. Please don't do that. Please be reasonable. And that's all I wanted to say. I wanted to say that there's a bad idea to ruin someone's work, to get someone's channel totally deleted and banned simply because you have conflict with them. I wouldn't ever do that. So that's all that I wanted to say. Thank you for listening to that. So this topic is closed, I guess. We're gonna move to the next one because we need to wrap up the stream earlier today. It should be removed. Yeah, it must not be removed. Removing someone's channel is not a good idea. Why? Okay. So guys, what I wanted to call you again to tomorrow's Good Morning Kyiv show. It's gonna be on Snack Squad this time, right, guys? So don't miss the channel switch. Maybe it's still gonna be on Mercado Media, but I guess Andrew prefers to put them on what? On the Snack Squad channel, so they won't be deleted, right? Okay, so I received more donations while I was talking. Yes, thank you very much. Silver Earth sent $50. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you very much. Glory to Ukraine. Glory to heroes, I guess. Yes, to the heroes. Thank you very much. Glory to heroes. Okay. Then Enhil sent $40 more. Thank you very much, Enhil, for another $40. Thank you. Caitlin R sent $30. Thank you very much, Caitlin R. So at the moment, let me check how much have we raised. Have we reached the goal already? Or haven't? I guess haven't, but just by a tiny bit. Yes. $931.67. So only less than $70. $69, just like the 69 Sniffin Brigade, must be raised. And another donation, more from Silver Earth, $25 more from Silver Earth. Have a good night's sleep. Slava Ukraini. Heroям slava. Thank you very much. Okay, the main channel name is going to change. Got it. Congrats on all of the fundraising. Thanks for your work on words on Merc. Okay. Yeah, I think we gotta help the supporters of Ukraine out and not fighting against them. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help Andrew's channel to survive. And I'm just kindly asking for them to call their, strike, and also the, how is it, that thing called, prosecution thing? I forgot. But yeah, you got what I mean. Okay, guys. So we're getting real close. $30 more from Mersey. Matching Caitlin. Awesome. So there's a match game going on that I didn't notice there, but we're almost there. It's only $14 left to raise. Yes, guys. But maybe we can even do more, as we always do, right? So maybe more challenges, and we might do even 1,000 and 100 probably, right? Lawsuit. Yes, lawsuit. They gotta. They would be. It would be awesome that if they get it back. Okay, guys. Great job on donations. We still have a tiny bit left to raise. So it's getting colder, by the way, in here, and I'm getting freezing for a bit. So I need to wear this amazing yellow and blue hoodie that has been bought here in Ukraine, in Ukrainian shop, and Ukrainian made, by the way, also. Just a second. So it's kind of anti Twitch stream where girls undress. You know, I dress in here. I put some clothes on. I meant that those streams are like full streams and all that stuff. Some men undress there too, right? Only girls. Why am I being? What is it? Is it a misogyny? I hope not, because I'm not that guy. Okay. I want one of those, Rick. Yeah, the shop is called Streetwear, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check it. First in a browser that you won't see. Okay. Ukrainian brand, I guess. Streetwear Commuway. Yeah, I guess that's probably the brand, but I'm not sure yet. Let me check. Let me check it first. It's gonna be for too long. For the next stream, I will check it, but I'm not sure that they have a thing here. But here, say Gem, but it's not the brand. Yeah, I know. So, which font needs 14 more? Actually this one, the one for FPV drones, FPV planes, not the typical FPV drones. Let me check. Oh, actually, RF from USA sent $20, and Silver Earth sent $15. It's a third donation in, I don't know, 10 minutes or even 5 minutes from Silver Earth. Thank you very much, and thank you very much, RF from USA, for $20. So yeah, the goal is actually reached. We are now at $1,021.67. Great job, guys. Plus, it's going to be $200 from Bjorn from 2 streams ago for this fundraiser when it hasn't even started. Lawsuit, yes, Greg Watkins. But it was talked about before, right? I mean, a few minutes ago. Turning off the mic. This time I didn't forget to turn it back on. Oh shit. Did I say shit? Oh shit. The accents, yes, but we weren't talking about that. We were talking about the fundraisers, yes, and about the lawsuits, and about the Good Morning Kiev, and about what else? About Kitty. Yes, I still wanted to show you the video and I haven't yet. So I will do it now. Just Wait a minute. Okay, I'm getting close to sending those videos. Sometimes some tiny things is so hard to do when you're ill, you know. But even when you're healthy, it is sometimes. I will also show you one more thing. Oh, okay. Almost there, guys. Sending it. So, in the beginning of the stream, I was mentioning that I was meeting Dylan Burns today, and it wasn't just Dylan Burns there. It was a lot, like, not a lot, but a few Ukrainian streamers, bloggers, activists, and volunteers. They are fighting for Ukraine on the informational front, just as I do. They raise money for Ukraine. And here you will see the photo of us, a selfie that I wanted to post, but first I'm going to show it to you guys on the stream. So you see Dylan Burns, you see Anastasia Poroskevova from Kharkiv, you see, oh, I forget the name, sorry. I actually know his name. His name is Dmitro. Yes, but the nickname, I forgot the nickname. Maybe I'll remember it in a bit, but it's hard to do it in the current state. So he's Dmitro, and here's Ivan, who was actually there. And we were recording a conversation. It was our reaction to someone. This is still a mystery and still will remain a mystery, but until Dylan edits it and posts it. But yes, guys, we had more than 3 hours of very, very interesting conversation. It was all recorded, and it's all gonna be out on Dylan's channel soon or not soon. I'm not sure. So what? So I just wanted to give you a little teaser of that. Amazing people. I was happy to meet them. Very interesting and very informative conversation for me personally too. So yeah, here is there's my kitty, and yeah, I'm giving her shots. In this case, not directly into her, but into the not the catheter, but how do you call this thing? We call it the system, the tube that is going into the needle, you know, and that tube has a rubber thing there, and you can actually make a shot into that rubber. So what I was saying there, I wanted to be a doctor. I never wanted to be a doctor. I never wanted to be a doctor, but I have to. Yeah. So yeah, you see how many shots we have to give to her every time. It's 6 of them, and plus infusion, so it's 7 different medications. It's so painful to see her that way. And here she is in the car on my place. I've been showing you this photo, I guess, in the stream report, the fundraiser report. Let's check here on my channel, in the community post. Oh no, it was a different photo, but maybe before that. Yeah, but it's a different set of photos made of on a different day. So yeah, I know that cats attract algorithm. This is why I'm abusing it and using Floki usually on the as a first photo here. That's it. You're right. Canula, says Mercy. What Canula was saying? I cannot find the message, so that's it. Yeah, guys. Floki. Okay, guys. I'm so grateful to you for the words of support and also for the donations. And we gotta proceed to send in the money to the fundraiser jar and finishing up the stream earlier today. Unfortunately, there were no news, but maybe we can talk just a bit about the news. I also got the donation from, wow, let me check if the, love from Norway. So it's from Runar S. Slava Ukraini, Героям Slava. We will never stop supporting you. Keep up the amazing work you do, Rick. Love from Norway. Thank you very much. Another amazing person from Norway. I love you, Norwegian people. And not only you, all the supporters from the countries. Love you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you, community, for supporting me, and most importantly, the Armed Forces of Ukraine through my fundraisers. I do, do what? I just have seen a comment from Shady Wheat Wine. Thanks for doing what you're doing, Rick. Sounds like you got a hell of a sinus issue. Is it a sinus issue, right? The nose thing is these two things inside of the head that all the shit goes down to the nose, right? Yeah, it seems like it's not really. I mean, it's very uncomfortable right now. Rick, sinus decognizant spray, good one I use is called Dime Tab. It works really well. I actually used some of them, and I got that disease, or shit, how is it called? Medicamental rhinitis, something like that. Rhinit in Ukrainian. And this is why I'm very careful with sprays, because they usually affect my immunity, and then I constantly have my nose stuffed because of that. By the way, just received another donation. Let me check it. It has a beautiful Ukraine emoji. I didn't know that you can actually use those here on PayPal with a fist in Ukrainian colors and Ukraine above the fist. So it's $27.77. Send in for brave friends in Ukraine. Thank you very much. It's from Tresha N. Thank you very much. Yeah, guys, if you don't want your names to be mentioned here, like just the first name, I don't mention the full name. Lesson learned. Well, I think it's nothing bad actually happened, but I know that how is it? Privacy and anonymity is essential and very important. This is why I say your first name and just the first letter of your second name. If it's all right, I can just be saying the first name. But thank you very much for this donation. So at the moment we have $1,054.47. I, by the way, need to turn off the mic for a second again. Just wait a second, guys. Oh. This is not good. Pet Challen, Rick, you are an amazing person. You have a huge heart. I love your shows. Try pseudoephedrine for your nose. Thank you. I will actually ask Helena what she recommends me for my nose. I trust her as a doctor, so maybe tomorrow she'll help me. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be wearing a mask on the show on Good Morning Kyiv. So yeah, I still need to have some sleep before that because I need to get up early to get into the show. So some meds. I'm gonna drink some meds now, and then but first we need to finish the stream. So of course, guys, I wanted to talk at least 2 minutes about what's happening in Israel currently, and I totally stand by people of Israel who's been attacked by terrorists. Obviously, they were murdering, torturing people on camera, and then posting all of this. This is just like Russia does, and Russia, I'm sure, was against it, behind it too. They financed Hamas. They didn't actually say anything opposite, and Lavrov was meeting Hamas. Who was that? Some guy from Hamas, from some high authority guys. He was. They are sponsoring terrorism. Russia is sponsoring terrorism. It's in their interest to wage wars around the world, more wars, and they have always been anti-Semit, right? Is it the right word? But you know what I mean. They were against Jews, Russians. They constantly say that. Putin is always pointing that Zelensky is a Jew. What the hell, Putin? What? Okay, you know that. You guys know that. You are familiar with Russian propaganda narratives, and they've been supporting that invasion, which it was, and Israel army will definitely be punishing terrorists now. Of course, some civilians in sector of Gaza will, I think will also be injured. And that's a bad thing. Any war is a bad thing, but when some army or formation using those terrorist methods, and Russians are celebrating that, this shouldn't be happening, and should be. I don't know. It is so awful and such tragedy, and such a actually it should open people's eyes around the world how things will be happening more and more in the world if Russia won't be stopped. Because Russia shown by its example, and I guess by weak response, unfortunately the collective West didn't send the signal to other tyrannies and to other terrorists that they should not invade and should not repeat something after Russia. Russia is still kind of okay, they still hasn't collapsed, and the regimes thought that they may do that too, because nothing's happening to Russia. Russia is actually, with their narratives, are trying to convince everyone to that they are doing fine, and some of them believe that, and they are actually getting united. Those terrorist regimes, they're getting united against us free people, and they are getting more and more aggressive and more is it daring? Yeah, that's the word, I guess. They are daring, more and more daring, and this is just. Let's see what's gonna be happening, but I hate to see it, and I actually told you already that I fully support the Israel people, and my condolences for all the losses, and we Ukrainians understand this as no one else, guys, because we have experienced the same in Bucha, Mariupol, Izum, and many more towns, villages, and cities here in Ukraine. Okay, that's it. I wanted to mention that, and let me check if there was something really important and interesting that I wanted to talk to you about on the stream. Another Salzburg was destroyed there on the front line, so let's see the firework. HIMARS. I guess HIMARS was doing the job, but in terms of hidden that, but in terms of reconnaissance, it was SBU. Yeah, actually, the Security Service of Ukraine. Fireworks were indeed beautiful, and all the Russian equipment will burn just like this, Solntsepek. And yes, Hamas was using the experience of this war, and they were throwing a thermobaric, what do you call this? It's not a bomb, it's not a grenade. Well, let's call it a grenade or bomb, whatever, on a Israeli tank. So they are actually looking at this war, and Russians taught them that. I'm pretty sure of that. Not just looking at this, but probably technically. And of course, terroristic attacks this week. This was so damn. I don't know how to explain it, but outraging. I was outraged that it happened this week. Kharkiv. People were dying in sleep, including one child. This keeps happening because we don't have enough Patriots. They are the only systems that can deal with S-300 with ballistic missiles, you know, and Kharkiv has been attacked with those constantly. So yes, Arestovich, guys, this man should not be trusted. I wanted to mention it for a long time, but this dude is actually against Ukraine. He's constantly insulting us Ukrainians. He's saying that we are childish fools in this, for example, fragment. He's a pro-Russian fucker who is constantly talking to Russians, who is constantly, insulting us Ukrainians because we are расчеловечиваем Russians. You have heard that word? If you haven't, he is saying that we need to, of course, consider talking to Ukraine. So he starts repeating more and more Russian narratives, and that dude is a sociopath. This dude, this is why people like him, because he is Alexei Arestovich. He's a Ukrainian who was actually working for the presidential office in the beginning of this war. He was, just a second, guys. This guy was doing the stream with Mark Fagan, Russian guy, who's actually typical Russian imperialist. Too, he was doing streams with him, and those streams were beating records. They had 500,000, at some point 600,000 viewers watching them simultaneously. A lot of people in Ukraine and also in Russia were watching them. I was one of them. I was actually, fed by the lies of Arestovich, and I was gladly consuming it. But then, after some time, I realized that he's a total liar, that will say anything just for his own sake. You know, he wants to become a president of Ukraine, and this man must not become a president. No, we're going to be in a big trouble if this asshole will become a president, because this guy is he's evil. Believe me, guys, he's a devil. And of course, as any good devil, he's very good at deceiving people. He deceived me too. Now I'm not deceived, and yeah, you should be aware of that and of this guy. So enough with this guy. So another terrible terroristic act killed nearly half a village, because for some, some sources are saying 330 people were living in this village, but it's actually something that Zelensky said in his address in the evening. But there were another I don't know, maybe he's right. He has probably the best information, but some sources were saying that it's been 110 people living in the village, and 52 or 53 of them died in this attack. They were all in the cafe, in restaurant. Actually, a morning. It was a morning service for a Ukrainian soldier, and half the village died there, or maybe a sixth part, believe, if we will take the Zelensky version. But anyway, 52 people from one village were killed there. The whole families died in this terroristic attack by Russians. We must always remember who does that, and that's something unforgivable and unforgettable. This is the next level when, you know, the population, half of the population and the whole families are dying in one attack. This is something I haven't seen from Russia's attacks yet. And I wish I'd never see that in my life and know that. So that's what was found there in the village. You see the and a few children also were killed there in that attack. Zelensky met Pashinyan. It doesn't have anything to do with that, but Zelensky was visiting Spain this week, and he met the Armenian president there, and it's another backstab, as Putin calls it, for Russia, right, from Armenian so-called friends. So Armenia realized that they cannot rely on Russia and that they have to distance from Russia any way possible, and now they are going to Europe. I mean, their leader is going to Europe, and he will get closer to EU and US, and Russia is losing one of their main, I won't say partners, but subordinates probably, as they don't have partners. With Russia, it's always like that. They make everyone their subordinate. They blackmail them. They just put them in the conditions, either of just, you know, when they cannot decide anything, Russia will just use them as puppets, just as. Oh shit! Sorry, guys. Oh, the mic is on. Sorry, but yeah, that happens. Yeah, Wei, thank you for becoming a Stinger. Thank you guys, by the way, for so many gifted memberships today. I appreciate all of them. I also definitely missed one from. It was 5 gifted memberships from Yvonne Wei. Thank you very much, Yvonne Wei. If you can still hear it, if you're still here with us. Oh fuck. Rick Sekai is asking, have you heard about Hungary's Orban pushing to publicly grow closer with leadership in Republic of Georgia? No, I haven't heard that. Sekai, you always bring me the fresh news, like, for example, about Fico in Slovakia. You told me that you're very concerned on the last stream, and then all week I was reading the news of how pro-Russian that guy is. So thank you, Sekai, for providing me with the fresh news. And actually, it was like an insight, you know. You was the first to talk to me about that. I didn't even see it in the news yet, because we Ukrainians didn't, you know, put enough attention there. But of course, we cannot intervene in any elections because, yeah, but at least informationally, we could have done something probably to prevent it. Or could we? I'm not sure. Hey, Debster, thank you for joining our Discord. Yeah, guys, please, if you haven't joined it yet, join it. The community is very welcoming, very kind, and actually you'll have a lot of interesting information there. For example, I need to show it right now on the stream because I usually don't do it, but I need to really show it to you right now. So Tracy Ocean, thank you very much for Fire, yeah, 777, for gifting 5 memberships. They're very appreciated. How he got voted in, I question. Russia intervened to Slovakia's elections, and I guess it hasn't been a secret to anyone. Sorry. So yeah, I wanted to show you my Discord and actually an exclusive dub that is lying there waiting for you to watch it if you haven't watched it yet. I just wanted to show you where it is because some people go there and they cannot find it, but maybe if I show it to you, you will get there easily. So I wanted to add a source to show you the Discord. Oh shit. We really need to finish the stream. Hey, Tunette, thank you very much for 10 more gifted memberships. This is so much appreciated. No, it's not necessary to get invited to Discord group. Just use the link that's been sent to the chat, and it's also in the description of the stream. You can just go to the description, press the link, and you'll join the community. You don't need an invitation. All you need to do is to... Oh, shit, sorry. Losing my thoughts. To press the link, yes. So, the Discord. The Discord. It should be a window capture source. And... oh, there's actually a Discord already. I wonder if it's gonna work. But let me go there first to the community and to show you where it is. Oh. Aha, exclusive dubs. Oh. Okay. So adding it, and I'll see if it works. No, it doesn't. So we need to change it in here. Probably it will be, yeah, I was able to. So here's my Discord. You can, it's not mine, but it's ours because all who are there own it. So here it is. So here, guys, you see the list. And it is in here, exclusive dubs, next to fundraisers, right? So it's in the exclusives section here, exclusive dubs, and then you go to the top and you will find here an exclusive dub that wasn't posted on YouTube because Zolkin is blocking it when I'm posting it. So the next one about collaborator will probably not be, I'm 100% sure already that it's not going to be posted on YouTube because it got blocked after 5 days of, I just reposted it to test it, privately. It was unlisted and it was banned after 5 days. So when I'm going to be posting it on YouTube, it's going to be instantly banned. So I will be putting it, I will still be translating it. I will be, sorry, just another mute. I will be putting it here, so please make sure to watch this one that's already there, if you haven't yet. And then the next one is going to be here, so get ready. It's going to be happening in some time. Oh, so yeah, definitely need to drink some warm tea. Thank you, Duncan. And by the way, I've seen your message there. Stay awesome. Thank you. And also exclusive fancy. Yeah. So guys, please do that. Please go watch that. I'm on for now. Yahweh, Riggs, Georgie's, Andrews, and the shells. Okay, got it. So guys, we gotta finish. We definitely gotta finish for today. Exclusive dubs. have been shown. I am closing it now, and I just wanted to show you some horrible photo that should be blurred, and if you want to see it bigger, probably I won't be opening it bigger. So it's from that village from the first day, right after attack. People were just killed there, and it's terrible. So the fundraiser. Let's transfer funds. If you want to send some last minute donations, please do it, and I will really appreciate that. Hey, Zonke, thank you very much for 10 more gifted memberships. You see, they are all getting gifted because a lot of people lost them already due to expiration. Just that. So also I feel my body temperature is rising, so it's another call for me to finish the stream. But guys, it was an amazing stream. Even though I have a cold, it was a great conversation, and thanks to your questions, we got the best of it. Best from Harley. Very interesting information, very informative, and very enlightening, right? So let's transfer the funds and finish for today. First, I'm gonna send. Guys, this time I'm not gonna be separating them for Helena. Oh, actually, let me send those from Buy Me a Coffee to Helena, right? And as we are sending them for these, actually, we probably need to add more to Helena, right? It was at least a half for medkits. So probably, let me check how much we have raised on Buy Me a Coffee on the previous stream. It was $90. So I will add, if you don't mind, I will add $110 more for Helena from the money we raised today on the stream. Or maybe it's all gonna go for Helena, but for different purposes. For medkits, do not take the cat's medicine. I won't. Feed a cold, starve a fever. Check your temperature. I will. I feel not good right now. Have you seen many ill streams? I don't think many streamers do that. So it's probably a bit ugly though, but still something unique. Maybe not. I'm not sure, because there are a lot of weird streamers. Maybe someone gets ill all the time just to make those ill streams. $554.47. I'm sending the first transfer. So in hryvnias, it's going to be 20,284. We're going to donate it. I'm going to donate it to the fundraiser for the FPV drones right away, just here on the screen. You'll see that as always. So 20,284 is being sent. Sorry, I need to scan this. Yes, that's how it's done. Sorry for all these sounds, guys, but you know what illness is, right? It's going to be with a comment from Rick, the Ukrainians community, as always. Slava to 100s. No, to 120s. To battalion, I will say. To 120th battalion. Yes, and the first transfer has been sent, and you will see the progress bar updating now. Yes, 39,919 hryvnias now, so it's 26% instead of 13% that was before. Ложка хрону. Дякую, Eddie. I don't know the translation of that word. Thank you guys. ASMR, right? It's cool. Yeah, it's a cold ASMR, like all that shit. It should probably not be pretty, or at least sounding good. So, more transfers are needed to be done. So I'm transferring the next. Let me count. Actually, I need to send the next 500, and it's gonna be everything that we've raised today. I'm gonna send. Guys, what do you think about how much should we send for medkits for Helena? I think she told me that the fundraiser for planes, for these FPV planes, is preferable. So I'll probably send $90 from the previous stream from Buy Me a Coffee to for the medkits. Should we add something to that? Just let me know. Inhalation of steam with some plant stuff. Yeah, well, I know some stuff, but I don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Remember that meme? Have you heard that song? Maybe it was popular only here in Ukraine, but I'm not sure. half, half of what, Duncan? I wonder. Spoonful of horseradish. Oh yeah, it's actually a horseradish. That's the word. Okay, so anyway, I'm transferring 500 to my card from PayPal. Edward, yes, Rick. Rick, at least for one medkit, maybe two. Yeah, let's send for at least one medkit. It's gonna be $200. So 110 from this. This how should I say trench? Yeah, so it's 18,291. We should minus $110 to make it even, with $90 to make it 200. So let me check what it's going to be in. Actually, we don't have a fixated course now, so I should check it out in here. How much is it? Oh, I can actually send it. I know what to do. Oh, I'm sorry. 36.59. No, 58.27. That's the course now. So 36.59. 58.27. $110. It's gonna be $4,024. Hryvnias. Rick, come on. Okay, then I should minus this from the sum of money for the fundraiser for FPV-drones. Oh god. So it was 18,000. No, 20. What? No, this is the previous one. Should update it. Yes, 18,291 minus 4,024. So it's 14,267 must be sent to the fundraiser of this. Yeah, for the FPV drones. Let me scan this real quick. So it's gonna be the same from Rick, the Ukrainians community. Героям слава. Героям слава. Okay, now the progress bar will update, yes. So it's 54,000 now. You have seen it's updated. Right, awesome. Okay, so I accidentally opened the app. Another app that I didn't need to, but whatever. So the last $200 should be sent to from Bjorn from 2 streams ago. That were still lying on my PayPal, so it's gonna be the last 200 to donate to this fundraiser today. Give me just a minute to do it. So send it 200. Sorry, guys. Oh. Huh. 37 Canadian dollars is 1,000 hryvnias, Yahweh says. Got it, Yahweh? Oh. Okay. Trying my best. Finish it. Just log in back in, you know, so many logins into the PayPal. 200 for the fundraiser, says Duncan Stewart. Yes, $200. It's 7,316 hryvnias. Let me send it to this fundraiser. Oh, it's the wrong one. Just a second. I mean, the wrong browser. I should do it in here. So, yes, 7,316. So it's gonna be almost what? It's gonna be even more than 60,000 hryvnias raised. It's more than a third part of. I'm gonna actually from Bjorn from Norway. This is gonna be exclusively from you, Bjorn. Thank you very much. Slava Ukraini, I will put this. I hope you you like this comment. From Bjorn from Norway. Slava Ukraini. 7,316 hryvnias more. You guys have seen it's updated. It's 61,502 hryvnias. So it's 41%. So we went from 13% in the beginning of the stream to 41% in the end. What else? What's next? We still need to do what? To send money to Helena. That's the last thing to do, and then we can wrap up and we can finish the stream. Stream, I said. Yeah. Just is it the Norwegian accent or maybe another one like Finnish, Swedish? There are so many of them, guys, and I love all of them, actually, to be honest. Okay. Oh, so let me figure out what to do. Send in $90 from my one card to another one for Helena. Yeah, but I'll sum them up with another 400 that stayed from the second transfer today. Oh, it went to 50% just now. Wow. Someone just donated, oh my god, around 14,000 hryvnias. I wonder if it's someone from our community or Ukrainian, because Ukrainians do that too. Maybe, yeah, I wonder, guys, was it some of you? I'll ask Helena and let you know on the next stream. That's crazy. Went to 50% just now. Okay, there's so many napkins in here. I hate to see it. But yeah, we continue. People are getting tired of this because it's the least interesting part, but it's the most transparent part of the stream, right, guys? So 99 people are still watching. Let's check the likes actually before we finish and wrap up. what do we have here? We have 325 likes. Great result. Can we make it 350, please? It was a great stream, guys. Thank you. Thank you for all the likes, for all the gifted memberships. This is very appreciated. And don't forget that on Buy Me a Coffee, I have a membership system, and Buy Me a Coffee takes less percentage than YouTube does. So if you want to support me, you know, just to make this channel grow, please consider becoming a member and Buy Me a Coffee. It's like a Patreon, just not supporting Russian propagandists and soldiers, but Patreon does. Okay, so let me check how much do we need to. Okay, so it's 4,024 hryvnias plus 3,294 hryvnias. So it is 7,318 hryvnias. Did I say dollars in the previous sentence? Yeah, I gotta take care of myself and be ready for Good Morning Kiev, but I still won't have enough sleep and still have to work a full day tomorrow. It's gonna be a crazy day, I must say, considering the condition I'm in right now. Tunette, thank you very much for 10 more gifted memberships. This is fucking crazy. Yeah. You wanna hear me sound really badass? You will now. Sorry. It was probably not that funny. But it seemed to me. Whatever. I don't get worried too much about what people think of me. Usually I don't. Sometimes I do. But usually I don't. So 7,318 are gonna be, oh, not here. It's directly, it should be sent directly to Helena. Let me just find her here in the history of payments. And I'm gonna send money to her, and I'm gonna show you the screenshot as always. By the way, last time Helena was reacting with oho, which is wow in Ukrainian, to the, we've sent her 9,000 hryvnias, almost 10,000 on the last stream, and she was reacting with wow. So you guys impress Helena. So it's gonna be 4 medkits. Heroям слава. Yes, so I'm sending 7,000 to Helena, and then I'm gonna quickly show you the, yeah, it's still processing, so then I'm gonna be able to make a screenshot. Sean Connery? COVID? No, not COVID. This time it's, I guess it's cold. It doesn't feel like COVID. I've had COVID 2 times and it was much worse. I mean, and the symptoms were a bit different. I was losing my taste back then, and also my smell, so it was much harder. And not that, also the depressive, feeling when you think everything doesn't make sense, and why should we leave? No, leave? No, we shouldn't leave, but why should we live? It's funny. Maybe not so funny. It's a dark humor, I must say. Bro, go breathe hot tea, trust me. I will. I still need to finish all the stuff, guys. You know how it works. I'm pretty... do you have the word pedantic? Like a pedantism? Do you know what it is? Oh, someone's calling me. Helena is actually calling me. And I'm thinking that I still cannot answer because we haven't finished the stream. But after the stream, I will call her back, and she's saying "oho" again. So probably those 14,000 hryvnias, or even more, were from one of you guys, and it's a crazy generosity. Thank you. Okay, so what do I need to do? I need to show you it's in here. So here's the payment. 7,318 hryvnias were sent from medkits around Slava. It's 8 of October 2023, 23:29, 2 minutes ago. Here are all the proofs that you didn't need to. Hey, Hala is saying that we practically closed the half of the fundraiser. So it wasn't the Ukrainian, I guess, sending the last payment. So it was one of you guys. And oh my God, thank you for this crazy generosity. I sounded like Starsky for a second there. Oh my God. I love that guy. Would love to see him on my show again in a few weeks. I hope he will agree to that, but he's a busy guy, you know, guys. It was so awesome to see him here. Okay, I'm doing what? I'm finishing for today. Thank you guys, thank you. It's a great result as always. By the way, I forgot to mention another Buy Me a Coffee. Russia is a terrorist state, bought 25 coffees for Bad Kids Helena. So I guess we have 2 Buy Me Coffees this week. Both for Medkits, 20 and 25 coffees, so it's $45. I actually covered the fee myself because you sent me some extra coffees. And I usually don't take the percentage that, not usually, I never take the percentage from, they take a fee, right? When you send coffees, it's not $25, for example, if it's 25 coffees. It's something about $21 or $22, and I usually do it 25. Because you also send something to me, and I just add to make it even to get that percentage on me. And I think that is fair. So thank you very much for all the coffees, most for me, and for fundraisers, for Helena. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you. This was a great stream. Definitely the best Demining stream. It was only the second Demining stream we had. The first one was a week ago, and it was only 25 minutes long. So this one, which was, I guess, 1 hour and a half with Harley, it was definitely the best of them. Best of 2 of them. But yeah. Guys, I wanted to say a Starsky impersonation contest would be hilarious. Yeah, I would actually like to participate in that. Sorry that I didn't answer some of your questions, guys, because it's you understand that sometimes it's not manageable, especially considering my current state. But I wanted to say thank you for all your donations. Hey, OZT, how you doing? Were you there in the chat before? Yeah, I missed your messages. Sorry. So, yeah, OZT, it was an amazing stream. I recommend to watch it in recording because Harley was telling us so much about demining, and so many stories. It was really interesting. Ray End, thank you very much for becoming a stinger. And yes, we have just finished the 50% of the new fundraiser. It's crazy and very, very, very awesome. Thank you, guys. I am very ill. This is why I need to wrap up, though it's been almost the same usual time as always, almost 4 hours. So yeah, I definitely need to get some rest twice upon a time. No need to push yourself so far. Yeah, definitely. Okay, guys. Thank you again for supporting the armed forces of Ukraine. Me also, personally, for all those memberships and for coffees and for everything. I'll see you tomorrow on a Good Morning Kyiv with Helena and Anton. And Slava Ukraini. See you tomorrow and next week.